late night phone in with Nick Abbott on 0845 105 to 106.
105 to 106 FM.
Real radio.
See, you're really upset about this. I honestly think you ought to sit down calmly, take a stress pill, and think things over.
Hey, what's that?
Nothing. This is Real... Hey, what's that? Okay. This is Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott, and back at it, ladies and germs. And let's do the TV theme night tonight, right? Because that seemed to go down, you know, in the absence of anything else. Let's do that.
Okay.
I've got the first one already.
Have you?
Already lined up here. You want to hear it now or later? Now or later? As in now or later?
Now.
Later? And they don't just call up with, I want to hear whatever. You've got to, you know, have a little chit-chat.
Memories.
As well. Yeah.
We're after memories.
A stroll down memory lane, yeah. Oh, pop up the weather for Jamaica. Have you heard the latest?
Yes, I know there's a hurricane there right now.
Yeah. You are aware that you're heading into the hurricane zone at the peak of the hurricane season. And you were curious as to why in Jamaica it's like pouring down with rain up until Sunday, when miraculously it's a brilliant sunshine and much, much warmer.
Yeah.
That's because the tail of the hurricane leaves on Sunday. Yeah. Creating a vacuum for the next one to charge into. Either that, or the eye of the hurricane settles over Jamaica on Sunday. You'll just pop right in the middle of it.
Yes.
And then be swept out to sea come Monday.
Yeah.
For all sorts of different reasons. Look at that. Friday, thunderstorms, 31 degrees. Saturday, thunderstorms. Sunday, thunderstorms. Monday, thunderstorms.
Yeah, well, I'll be there on Monday.
Right.
So I'm going to see a bit of a hurricane, am I?
Well, apparently so. You'll be whipped by the back end of it. Yeah.
All right.
You'll be landing while there's a thunderstorm on. My advice to you is aisle wing seat.
What does that mean?
You know what an aisle is?
Yes.
You know what the wing is?
Yes.
Yes, that's where you want to sit.
Why?
Because apparently that's the strongest part of the plane. The wings are, the fuselage of the plane where the wings are is naturally stronger because it's holding up the wings.
Oh, right.
Plus you want to be on the aisle, not the window seat.
Yeah. By a door with a chute.
Because when people are forming an orderly queue and putting the, you know, they're reaching under their seats in order to get their life jackets,
Yeah.
which they're, and there's that little pipe in which they'll blow should it become deflated, and trying to discover where their whistle is, and locating their little light in case of emergencies. Yeah. Well, they're forming an orderly queue to go down one of those sort of fun slides. You want to be on the aisle so that you get towards the front of the queue, rather than waiting patiently by the window while, you know, all of the rest of the people go by.
What if you're in the middle of a film? An in-flight film?
Let's go with, oh, God, already. Talk about keen. Full House. Hello, Callum.
Oh, Nick.
Callum.
How you doing, Paul?
All right, mate.
All right, myself. Nick, I just wanted to know, see how America's on I'm a Celebrity to get me out here?
Yeah.
Who's going to be celebrities?
I think it's, isn't it, is Mike Tyson going to be in there?
Mike Tyson? Who's the other one?
I read it recently.
George Bush.
I couldn't remember who's going to be in it. George Best?
George Bush.
Oh, George Bush.
Aye.
Right, very
because
unlikely.
He's been in the bush, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a bit...
He'll be in the jungle.
He's a little busy at the moment. Yeah.
Right, and who else? Maybe Bill Clinton?
Right. Oh, I see. Well, what you're saying is that you have material.
Maybe Hillary. Hillary Clinton?
Right.
I want to think Chelsea?
You think too much.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking, give me a chance. Who else?
Always think before you call, not during.
Right, you tell me, I'm asking you.
Right, I've got no idea, mate. I read it and I forgot it.
Right, you know got a clue?
Which part of I don't know don't you get? I don't know, mate.
No. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Well, you're asking the wrong person, mate, because I don't know. So, what do you want to hear? You can be first. Which TV theme tune do you want to hear? This is one that I want to hear. This is the end of the Sweeney, you know, after they just caught the villain, and it's a fair cop governor, and you're nicked and all of that. This is the, you know, where Regan sparks up a fag and leans on his brand motor, which is usually a Ford Granada.
Oh, yeah.
Dreadful looking. The Bran, I don't like Bran, and he looks, you know, wistfully, inwardly at the, you know, the vacuity of his own life. He could have been a contender, and then this is the sad sort of melancholic end to the show. Beautiful, isn't it? Lovely. And then the Thames TV logo would come up, which was the St. Paul's reflected in the Thames.
Yeah.
And then it would be time for Trevor McDuck. What was that?
I don't know. Something's just fallen off somewhere.
Yeah, but nothing was... I didn't see anything fall off. Are there rats in here?
Oh, we've been through this before.
They haven't actually, like, burst into the studio complex yet, but there's a lot of them in the newsroom. Is that what you're saying? Right. Let's have Houston, near Glasgow. David.
Hi, how you doing, Nick?
All right.
Not too bad. I phoned the other night about some tunes, but we get to the stage, I suppose, where you've said them all now. What got me today? I get really confused today. Wife sent me out shopping, which I don't usually do. Don't try not to do anyway. But what I find really confusing these days is you go to shops and you don't get what you're looking for. Or why do they call shop names after what they don't sell? Virgin, for example, Boots, Clark, Curry's. Shopping is pretty difficult these days.
Yeah, I feel your pain.
Yeah. I think I'll stop shopping.
There you go. Let's go with Sheffield. Hello, Sean.
Hello.
Sean.
Hello, yes. I'd just like to talk about my girlfriend for the moment.
You mean you'd like to talk about it for the moment, or you'd like to talk about your girlfriend for the moment?
I'd like to talk about my girlfriend for the moment.
Still none the wiser.
I'd just like to say that I love her.
Right.
To bits. And is it possible, when you play your theme tunes, I can hear Minder, please?
Minder?
Yeah.
Yes, excellent choice. All right, I'll see if I can root it out.
Thank you very much.
Okay, cheers, mate.
See you later.
This is Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott. We're doing the TV theme thing because Kyle needs to continue to make the tremendous progress to fitness that he's on this strict garlic bread and pizza diet. Is that what you're eating tonight?
No.
Is that a yes?
I've had 2 sausage rolls and a cheese sandwich tonight.
Do you eat any fruit or vegetables?
No.
Do you eat anything that's not previously been fried?
I don't think so. I don't know that much about food, to be honest.
Here is Stafford. Leeds. Stafford. It's called Stafford from Leeds.
Here is
Stafford.
Leeds. Stafford.
Be with us any moment now. Stop being in a continuous loop. Okay, too late. So, he wants to hear Minder. All right, we'll add that to the list. In fact, I'll start making a list now.
I'd like to hear the Howard's Way thing.
Yes, that's also an excellent choice. Minder, Howard's Way.
I think that'll do for tonight, won't it?
Well, it'll do for the first half an hour anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. And, I don't know, has this show started yet?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's actually... Are we on? Has it begun yet? All right, Minder and Howard's Way, those are the first two, and then whatever else comes our way, you know, wowers, why don't you?
Nick Abbott's Late Night Phone-In on Real Radio.
Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106. Nick Abbott on Real Radio. Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106.
On Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
What's this stupid thing?
Not recently.
Right, you're getting past it now.
I wouldn't say that.
One of them has got their hand on the other person's trousers.
What, the buttock area?
Nick Abbott. Have your say on Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
No, they stick it in the trousers now.
Oh.
And it's disgusting.
Biggest spider I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I woke up the other morning with one on my shoulder. Normally, do you know what I mean? You go, hey, and the thing moves.
Nick Abbott.
And this thing sort of went, well.
It's a good idea to get someone else's opinion.
The Daily Mail sticks their boot into women again today. British women are increasingly falling victim to shopping bulimia, an irrational desire to buy expensive clothes worn by the likes of Elizabeth Hurley and Victoria Beckham. A study claims a growing trend to judge people by their appearance is fueling binge shopping, with women linking designer labels to self-esteem. But the initial excitement of buying clothes to emulate stars is often quickly replaced by shame and guilt about the money that they've spent. A second group of women are buying clothes such as expensive dresses for a wedding or a business suit for an interview with the sole intention of returning them and getting their money back. This is described as de-shopping. De-shopping. By researcher Tamira, who said that the fraud was exacerbated by liberal returns policies of top stores. I buy, I can't stop buying music these days, just CD after CD after CD. I've never spent so much music in my life as I have over the past six months or so, and it's just getting worse. I'm spending about, I don't know, it's a vast amount. I'm buying about 10 albums a week. I don't keep them all, because the shop that I buy them from allows you to take them back, and it's just a tremendous policy. You would think that perhaps they wouldn't want to do that, because I could be just taping them at home and then taking them back and, getting another one, taping that, taking it back. But that's just not what I'm doing. Other people might do that. But on the other hand, if they didn't have this returns policy, then I wouldn't be buying half the albums that I am buying, because I buy a lot of them just because I like the cover, or because, you read that little card that sits next to the CD that the shop puts there and says, this is great because, got this review in The Guardian and this 4 stars in Q magazine and this, that and the other. So you believe it, and half the time they're completely wrong. Like, I got a lot of that stuff that was in the Mercury Music Prize, and I bought about 4 of those albums and had to return those. It's just pants. But, often they're right. And, but clothes, though, I don't know. I don't know about you, but every time I buy new clothes, I always wash them first, because you just don't know, do you? You don't know who's tried them on previously. They could have been lying out the back. Dogs could have been on them, and but the thought that somebody's worn like a suit, for instance, and gone to a wedding, as sweaty and beer-swilled as weddings are, and then brought it back and it's hanging on the racks as though new, and then you were, it's just vile. Anyway, let's go with Edinburgh. Hello, Mandy.
Hi there.
You ever done that?
Worn sweaty suits.
And then taken them back?
I've not taken them back. But I have heard you defending the corner of men. And you need to be very wary about that, Nick.
What?
You need to be very wary. I am drunk tonight. But I was out last weekend with some colleagues for a meal, and after the meal we were waiting for a taxi outside the Caledonian, and you should be okay. And being Scotland, it was raining a bit, so we had a coat over our heads. And wait a minute, somebody's putting the radio up. The rain was coming down and I'm holding the coat up, and this young man is walking past me and walked up to me and tried to kiss me. So I'm holding him back with my forearm, and he started losing the plot slightly at me holding him back. So, you know how you've got this jingle about men playing with their bits? Well,
No,
yes.
I had to lose you there, dear. You can't. Now, wait a minute. Hang on. Wait a moment.
I was
Hang on.
keeping the rain off my
Can
head.
you hear me? No, she can't. I had to lose her there because she completely lost her mind. She was, telling it a little too graphically. Have you stopped? Oh, you have?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I had to stop you there.
So, you repeated it.
No, wait a minute. Hang on a second.
Uh-huh.
I had to stop you there. I had to dump you. A lot of what you said got lost because I had to get rid of it. Because fortunately we're on the delay, and I can take out any of the last 10 seconds as they happen.
I didn't swear, and I didn't say horrible.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
No.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit too graphic. Yeah.
I said effing.
What's? Well, she did warn me. She did say that she'd had a drink, but over and over and over again. I got to go, dear. Got to go. Sober up. I recommend some black coffee. Here's one in Wakefield. Hello, Andy.
Hey, Nick, how you doing?
All right, mate.
TV themes.
Yes.
I might be really sad here, but Airwolf.
What's that?
Airwolf were amazing. The helicopter. Do you not remember the TV theme?
Airwolf.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the guy with Jan Michael Vincent?
That's the one with Ernest Borgnine.
Because he was in that classic surfer movie called Big Wednesday, wasn't he? And then his career just took, well, I don't know about his career, but his life took a major downturn. Didn't he get hooked on all manner of interesting chemicals and...
It's the serious case of you've now reached rock bottom and starting to dig.
Yeah, that's right. And didn't he get done for abusing his wife or girlfriend or something?
I thought he got done for something on a motorbike with a shotgun. And that's what I remember, being drunk and disorderly with a weapon.
He was kind of the first Mickey Rourke, wasn't he?
That's the one, yeah. It was that, if you remember the programme, when it started off, it was that one scene where it advertised it all, and it's doom, and then it shows you him playing cello with a tear in his eye. Oh my God!
You know, I've never seen the programme, but I do know what it is. But that part I've obviously missed. My life is incomplete.
Nick, amazing to watch.
I'll look it up. All right, Airwolf. I'll add it to the list.
Cheers, Nick.
Ta-da.
Good night.
This is Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott. Let's go with, oh my God, here we go again. It's Elizabeth from Away Mountain Road, please. Cheddar.
Hello, Nick.
Elizabeth.
How are you, my darling?
I'm all right, my dear. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
What have you been up to today?
I've been shopping today in Wales.
Right.
Yeah, normal, like.
Do you ever buy like nice flimsy outfits and then sweat right through them and take them back and say you didn't want them?
I bought a lot of things today and I have a lot of refunds. I bought a coat today and I had a refund back on it.
Right. Why?
Didn't like the colour of it.
Didn't you, wasn't it that colour when you bought it?
No, it's beige. I didn't like beige.
Right, beige. Don't like brown. You don't like brown.
No, beige.
Beige, like brown, right?
Beige, brown.
Yeah, brown.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Like beige?
Yeah.
It's an impractical colour because you're bound to spill stuff on it.
Yeah, spill stuff like Diet Coke and that.
Black Diet Coke, yeah. Without mentioning any brand names, Diet Coke, that's right.
Yeah.
Not Pepsi, you're saying Diet Coke. I understand, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get, I don't know, something that's white clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black.
Yeah.
Plastic coated.
Yeah.
So what else have you done today?
I bought a pair of shoes for myself.
Shoes? How many pairs of shoes have you got?
Not many, only 2.
100, something like that.
Two. I wear them out a lot, Nick.
2?
I do a lot of walking, see, I wear them out a lot.
You've only got 2 pairs of shoes?
I wear them out a lot, walking. I do a lot of walking.
Right, 2 pairs of shoes?
Yeah.
Only 2?
Yeah, I chuck them away. I get sick of my clothes and rip them up and chuck them away sometimes as I change the clothes.
Well, you just have like a...
I bought 3 new pairs of trousers today.
I can imagine... Take breaths. I can imagine you have like mad episodes where you just like start flinging clothes around and they just like land outside the...
yeah, land outside in the dustbin.
Chucking them out the window like that, yeah.
No, rip them up, chuck them in the dustbin.
Right. Do you want to take them down the charity?
No.
You wouldn't be interested?
I want anybody to see me. Sometimes I do, like... Sometimes.
So what else have you done? Shoes? What kind of shoes? Talk us through it.
Only black ones, Nick.
Black, right.
Black flat ones.
Right. No strappy heels?
No. They're going to give me blisters at me heel.
Well, you do a lot of walking.
Yeah, I must have walked about 5 more today.
Have you got a pair of stickers on the back of those shoes saying my other pairs are wellies?
No. So what have you been doing today then?
Trying to stave off a heart attack. My heart's just beat through my chest these days. It's,
what's that, Nick? I've broken your heart, have I?
Something like that, yeah. God. It's, I'm getting arrhythmia. It's like it's bursting out of my chest.
You're right, don't you?
I don't know. Very much doubt it.
Panic attacks.
Maybe that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah. Take Dolzepam.
Take what?
Dolzepam.
Marzipan?
Dolzepam.
Right, marzipan.
Marzipan or Dolzepam.
I don't like the marzipan unless it comes with, the icing on the top. Yeah, you can keep the cake.
No, I was joking. I advise you not to take none, Nick.
Right. I'm not to take medical advice from you. So what you're saying?
No, doctor, yeah.
So you bought shoes, bought trousers. It's a full day right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're fair.
Caught your bus in the wild, changed my radio.
Yeah.
Had a refund from radio and
Woolworths, right.
Because it didn't have a tape recorder in it.
Didn't it have a tape recorder when you bought it?
No. I got one to listen to, though. I'll listen to you in a minute. I'll borrow my dad one.
Right. So, do we even need to go there? Why did you buy it? Never mind.
I was in a rush, Nick. I didn't know it didn't have a tape in there.
You were in a rush and you bought a radio and you didn't notice it had a right. I see. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, these scratch cards are worth some money, ain't they? I bought a lot today, Nick.
You still not won anything?
No, can't win a penny. Can't win 8 me, mate.
You sound like out of breath.
No, I rushed down like the marble home to answer the phone. Because I rang you up on a marble and I had to switch it off and turn the light off up there.
You rang us on a marble?
On a marble.
A marble?
A marble phone.
On a marble phone?
A marble phone, yeah.
It's very posh at your place. Marble phone she's got.
Yeah.
Most people use plastic. You've got marble. Very nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, the best of luck with your new trousers, Elizabeth.
Yeah, God bless you, Nick. I do love you. You're a lovely person. You're my favourite DJ.
Yeah.
And you always will be.
Right.
I ain't booking your order, right, Nick?
No, that's... I'll manage. Don't you worry about me. But
God bless.
One thing I want you to remember, Elizabeth, is no brown belts with black shoes, okay?
Nick Abbott's Late Night Phone-In on Real Radio.
Hi, this is Terry on the Hill.
Hi, I'm Sarah Graham, and you can call Nick Abbott now, 0845 1052 106.
Now, there is some speculation. We've been getting up at 5 o'clock now for 2 weeks to do this show early. I think tomorrow I might have a lie-in.
No, you can't. 5 o'clock start. That's what the rules say. You better be there.
Well, join us tomorrow.
Real Radio.
Call Nick Abbott on 0845 1052 106.
On Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
Real Radio.
Oh, it's you. I hate when you go for a pee and you forget to give it a shake and you get a wet mark on your trousers.
Don't wear fawn. And I mean that in the nicest possible way.
Nick Abbott, have your say on Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
People are dressing up in ladies' clothes. You can't mistake a beard of bloke because he has a beard.
Wait, hang on, back up. What? Left his beard on?
Yeah.
Well, naturally.
Nick Abbott.
Oh, shut up.
Real Radio.
Doing it together to do it to you.
So Michael Parkinson has been shooting his mouth off about what a dreadful state of affairs all the other programmes on TV are, apart from his. Right, which is something that he's done before. He laid into Ian Wright, and Ian Wright rhymes with... Never mind. And, like various other people who were doing chat shows. I am the king, said Parky, and none of the rest of you people are, any good at all. And the American chat shows, like people like David Letterman and so on, who don't, they don't interview people, and, all they do is, 5 minutes of chit-chat. Well, I think most right-thinking people would rather watch David Letterman and the arse-kissing affair that is the Parky show. But basically, yeah, he's quite right. And he said that television is rubbish, and had the TV been like... it is now, when he started, he wouldn't have started. And, because this is like what I've been saying, you know, for a little while now, and you know, you hear it on this show one day, and they write it in the newspapers the very next, or the other way around. Well, they write it in the newspapers one day, and then you hear it on this show the very next. So it's like give and take.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
In and out. Up and down. To and fro. Hither, thither, and yon. So this is the Daily Mirror today. The show business editor. Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Survivor, more Big Brother, Pop Stars, Pop Idol, Pop Stars The Rivals, Fame Academy, Model Behaviour, Soap Stars, more Pop Idol. There you have it, folks. All the TV hits, past, present and future. This is what it's come down to. Wall-to-wall reality shows interspersed with a kind of search for a star talent contests that used to confine to holiday camps at the end of the pier at Blackpool. That's pretty much everything you need to know about the state of British television today. And what a state it's in. The executives who run the nation's major channels will protest until they're blue in the face that the public that they attempt to serve are graced with a magnificent variety of viewing possibilities. But they protest too much. Because if you don't like witnessing nobodies gagging to become famous, your chances of finding a programme worth watching are fading fast. Michael Parkinson's quite right to despair of this tidal wave of indistinguishable small-screen sameness. Forget great drama, don't even think about genuinely talented stars. Thrill to the non-life and uninteresting times of Kate, the office girl from Beckenham. You getting bored yet?
No, keep going.
Normally you like, drop off the moment I start reading it. If it hasn't got a fart sound effect or the sound of a caller who's drunk, then you're not remotely interested. I'm sure Parky would agree that if people really want to follow the meaningless antics of a group of unknowns locked in a house, it's not the biggest deal in the world. I've never quite understood how how televised incarceration Big Brother style can constitute a healthy form of home entertainment. It would, however, be silly not to concede that this is hardly the most important crisis in a world of moral decline. But now we're caught in a form of TV madness, as the competing channels watch each other like hawks, while feverishly trying to duplicate anything that could remotely be described as popular. So instead of just Big Brother, we're deluged with a sackload of all-too-familiar offerings. Pop Stars, the latter-day opportunity knocks that brought hearsay to a grateful nation, begat Pop Idol. And they, hey presto, now we have Will Young and Gareth Gates. Where the karaoke machine left off, ITV took over. Stand by for next month's Fame Academy, a terrifying sounding mix of Big Brother and Pop Idol. In this frightening culmination of all that's fashionable in TV today, a bunch of singing wannabes are soon imprisoned in a mansion as they battle it out to be the next Will or Gareth. Hard to imagine that, you know the guy who's doing the Nasty Nigel role?
Oh, yeah.
He's the bloke who used to be the programme director at Capital Radio.
Is it?
Yeah, Richard Park, apparently.
Oh.
What the hell's he doing on it?
Has Foxy passed it on to him, perhaps?
Foxy?
Dr. Fox.
Passed what on to him?
Well, he was doing it, wasn't he, for a while?
Oh, he was never the nasty bloke, was he? He was the...
No,
you know what? I'd forgotten that he was even on that.
Hmm.
You remember all of the other ones, but I was thinking... What's Dr. Fox got to do with it? But yeah, that's right. He was on that show, wasn't he? I'd completely forgotten about that, as probably had the entire nation. Because the only one that you actually remember are the people that were on stage, and the fat bloke and the bloke with the face that didn't move.
Hmm. Who was that?
Why didn't his face move?
Who was that?
You know, the nasty bloke, whatever his name was.
Oh, Nigel.
Yeah, his face never moved.
I thought he was great.
No, not Nigel. He's that rat-faced bloke who does that stupid quiz show on BBC that's all bright and white.
Oh, yeah.
It's Simon, whatever his name is.
Cowell.
Yeah, his face never seemed to... It didn't move.
You're right.
Why is that, then?
Don't know. Maybe he's had Bell's palsy.
Probably something else beginning with B, but maybe not that. Only recently, a convention of senior ITV executives bumped into a gaggle of their opposite numbers at the BBC. The rival factions were brainstorming at a five-star hotel in simultaneous attempts to devise new formats to match the likes of Pop Idol and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. There is no escape. Our only hope is that these copycat channels broadcast so much of the same that millions grow bored and stop tuning in to the banalities of Alex, Jade, Gareth, Will, Darius, and fill in the names of your own favourite non-entities et al. That might come too late for Mr. Parkinson, who, after 30 years in the business, is so dismayed by the pervasive, quick-to-make, cheap-to-produce reality dross that he's ready to hang up his microphone. It also might be that there isn't anybody left to talk to. You know, who does Parky actually get on his show? He'll have Billy Connolly on, and then he's stumped.
Yeah.
Who else is there? Like none of the big American stars actually want to come on and do a proper chat show because they're surrounded by the PR people, and all questions have to be presented in advance, and they have to have final cut, and they only get to be shot from the left when the lighting's got to be right, and they've got to have their own makeup, blah 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 blah, and on it goes.
He had Mel Gibson on a few weeks ago, didn't he?
I've no idea.
Yeah.
Is he still making these things, or was that a repeat?
Could have been a repeat. I don't know. He's too old for it now anyway, isn't he? I mean...
That's just a silly thing to say.
Is it?
Too old for it? What, to talk, you mean? At what point in your life are you too old to talk?
No, well, we don't...
That's why I like doing this, because as I get older, it's, because I don't want to be... better not say another word. Better not say another word. Let's go with Glasgow. Hello, Joe.
All right, Nick.
Hey, Joe.
You don't have twaddle on, do you?
I do, yes.
Yes, you do. To wee Mincy, he sits and listens,
And you do too.
And I do too, exactly. TV themes.
Yeah? I forgot to play one out of the last break. I didn't do that, did I? I'm an idiot. I've got two excellent ones lined up. Go ahead.
Rainbow.
Rainbow, yeah, all right. I'll add that to the list. So far, I've got Minder, Howard's Way, Airwolf, that's questionable, I don't know what that sounds like. The Chooksy Hazard.
The
Play School and Rainbow.
Oh, good stuff.
And for a rainbow.
Rod, Jane and Freddie.
What's that?
Rod, that was who sang it and who was in it. Rainbow, Rod, Jane and Freddie.
Rod, Jane and Freddie?
Aye.
Rainbow? Wasn't that Zippy and Bungle?
Aye, but the ones that sang in it. Right. Remember the lassie with the blonde hair and the two boys with the beards?
No, I just remember Zippy and Bungle. That's all I remember.
Oh, you never paid attention, did you?
Well, I suppose so, yeah, but I was only concentrating on the stars.
Zippy and Bungle.
Cheers, Joe. Gotta go. Ta-ra. This is Real Radio. Some things just tickle you, apparently. Here's one in Leeds. Hello, Paul.
Hello, TV themes. Flipper.
Flipper. Excellent choice. Just when you think you've heard the lot, someone hits you on your blind side. Flipper. And Skippy the Bush Kangaroo.
Yeah.
To go along with it. Oh, now this is turning into a show now. Now we've got an excellent show. As soon as this show begins, it'll be great. Skippy the Bush Kangaroo. We must have both of those on immediately.
And how did you go on with your cat today?
Oh, well, the word came back that it is apparently a coincidence. They keep using this. I told him on the phone, I said, stop using that word coincidence. And he said, oh, all right then. But my request has been denied.
All right.
I don't know. They don't. He assumed, and he said, "Oh yes, no. We've asked if it would be replaced with goodwill, but it has been denied. So shall we go ahead and order it for you? But you'll have to pay for it." He just doesn't know me very well. Like I'm going to stop at the first hurdle. You're right. No, a letter, a stern letter, will be composed and wending its way, way over him. Yeah. I'm not going to. I'm just going to give up because some bloke looks at a computer and sees the word denied. No. N-O spells no. Definitely not. So I'll keep you updated, all right?
Okay, cheers.
Thanks, mate. And I'm doing it on behalf of everybody, by the way.
Yeah.
It takes their car to a garage and it comes out in the worst state that it went in. And, the temptation is to just pay, right? Because it's just less hassle. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make of myself the most gigantic nuisance.
All you need is 8 little plastic rivets.
Well, apparently not. Apparently, it's the policy is to charge you 275 quid plus labour plus VAT, whereas it would have, like 6 plastic rivets, you're quite right, would cost like threepence.
Oh dear.
But I'm not having it. I'm just not having it. Who ever heard of 2 door panels? A car needing 2 door? I've never heard of that in my life. And neither anybody else at this place that I talked to. They're all trying to suppress their amazement. So I am not having it. I'll go all the way to the top.
They're not very nice people, are they?
Well, it's not that they're not nice people, it's just that, you know, so far I've just been talking to some bozo it's not his fault. You know, he didn't do it, and neither does he have the power to actually make it right. All he does is tap his little computer and wait for the response from higher up. So we must go to higher up, right? I'll go as high as it takes. I'll go right to the top. I'll go to Nicky Campbell himself.
Nick Abbott's Late Night Phone-In on Real Radio.
Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106.
Nick Abbott. Real Radio.
Real Radio. Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106.
On Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
Would you mind telling me what this is all about? Men are always fiddling with their bits, right?
Yes, they are.
Guarantee you'll see a man fiddle with his bits.
Right, your eyes are out on stalks, I bet.
Nick Abbott. Have your say on Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
Golf. The game's so easy. Right hand all the way and it's straight down the middle of the fairway.
Oh, like, where were you when I needed you? That's all there is to it?
You don't see women continuously mauling her breasts, do you?
Abbott.
Talk about confusing. I never understand a single word you say.
Well, that looks normal.
If you want to, I'll change the situation. Right people, right time, just the wrong location. I've got a good idea. Just you keep me near. I'll be so good for you. I'll be so good for you. I'm gonna help you. Nothing like you want me to. I'll do anything for you. I'll be so good for you. I could be so good for you. I'll do it like you want me to. Like you want me to. There ain't no knocking you through. I'll be so good for you. Sometime when you're feeling like the poor relation, call on me and I'll give you more than conversation. Take and shake it, hey, it's a deal. And moving, brother, I'll make you heal. I'll be so good for you. Be so good for you. I'll be right by your side. Like you want me to. There ain't nothing you can hide from me. I'll be so good for you. Be so good for you. I'm your man. Love you like you want me to. I'll say nothing, there ain't nothing I cannot do. I'll be so good for you. Don't ask me no questions. I'll tell you no lie. Use my shoulder to rest on. I will be right by your side. I will be your real man. I must be so good for you. I'm the one you really need. Love you like you want me to. I can even have a breathe. I'll be so good for you. I can make the good times roll. Leave a roll. Love you with my heart and soul. That's right. I'll be so good for you. I can be so good for you. There ain't nothing I can do. Love you like you want me to. You help me and I help you. I'll be so good for you. I can make the good times roll.
Yes, they don't make them like that anymore. Minder. Excellent. Right, it's like a TV theme tune, whatever you want. We'll try and get it on for you. Give us a ring on the numbers as they've previously been described. And I was talking about the Michael Parkinson sounding off about the awful state of TV. You know, everything on TV is an absolute shower, apart from his own show. And he said this before. Like I said, he's really laid into other people who had the temerity to interview people on TV, because he's apparently the king, and everyone else is rubbish. Well, this is Dawn Neeson. I don't know who she is, but she's quite funny. This is in the Daily Star. Isn't Michael Parkinson getting a bit full of himself these days? The pompous TV chat show host has blasted reality telly, saying he'd never dream of having a Big Brother or Pop Idol star on his show, which, given the bland, bottom-licking interviews he does these days, is just as well. When your toughest question is, so, tell us how wonderful you are, talking to the likes of Jane Goody and Gareth Gates is always going to be a no-brainer. Parky is surviving on reputation alone, but there's a whole new generation of viewers out there who want more from their telly shows than the sight of a sad old fart desperately trying to squeeze himself up the Beckham's backsides. Don't beat around the bush, dear. Just tell us what you think. Here's one in Greenock. Anne.
Hello, Nick.
Hello,
how are you?
Anne. I'm all right.
Good. And Carol, how are you?
He's out. He's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah,
oh, good.
He's busy downloading some of these exciting
I'm going to ask him
TV
his
themes.
pizzas, but I can't. You're doing theme tunes tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Animal Magic.
Oh, yes. Animal Magic.
Great. Robinson Crusoe.
Yes.
Did you have that one?
I don't know. I think we tried to find that one, but maybe I'll write it down. Animal Magic with what's that guy's name?
Moses.
Not Desmond Morris.
No,
Johnny
Morris.
Yeah,
Morris,
I used to love that show. You know, you come home from work and have
school.
Oh yeah, that's right. School. Yeah. Well, stop. Yeah, school. Fish fingers and baked beans, and you sit down and watch him doing. He talked with the animals. Yeah. Talked and walked and squawked with the animals.
He did.
Yes.
Do you remember that it was a Follyfoot? It was about horses.
Follyfoot?
Follyfoot.
Never heard
it was a children's one. It was about a lightning tree. It was a song, The Lightning Tree was the theme tune to that one.
What's a lightning tree?
It was struck by lightning and it had...
A tree that was struck by lightning, yes, of course.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I remember that one. I think that was in the...
Rings a vague bell.
70s.
Right, how old are you?
Oh.
Go on.
How old are you?
42.
52.
You're 52?
Yeah.
Right, how can we watch this? I was watching these programs when I was a child, so you must have been watching them in your 20s.
Well, I had kids. You know,
oh,
yeah.
Right. That's your excuse.
That's my excuse.
So the kids were watching them, so you actually had to watch them yourself.
If you had repeats, I just watched them again anyway.
Follyfoot.
Yeah.
It does ring a... Are you sure you got that name right?
Follyfoot. It was the name of the programme. But the tune was... it was like a lightning tree.
It was a horsey programme?
Yeah. On a kind of... It was like farm... On a farm yard thing.
What was that horsey program that started with a black horse running across the TV?
Black Beauty.
Black Beauty, yeah. That was a good one, wasn't it? Yeah, that was an excellent tune. Black Beauty.
That was a good tune. I like that one.
Yeah.
Put that one on as well.
I can hear it in my head, but don't ask me to hum it. All right, we'll try and dig it out.
There was a programme on about Uri Geller tonight. I watched it.
I know. I find him
rubbish.
I find him irritating, so I just couldn't bring myself to watch it. Did it debunk his thingness?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. He went from one country to another to try and re-establish himself, from America to here, and now he's on a shopping channel selling jewellery. But he's made all his millions now.
Why does he still... I don't understand, because if you've seen his house... Because I've walked around his house, not his actual house, but around the perimeter wall, and it is gigantic. Absolutely huge.
I bet it is.
With the cameras and...
If only we knew how to bend spoons.
With the full security and stuff. And this is a house in a very expensive part of the Thames Valley. And so if you can afford the house, I don't understand why he's bothering with all this... Why would you bother going on all these stupid TV shows if you've got all that money?
If you've got it, I know.
Maybe it's one of these things where he bought the house and now...
He liked fame. He wanted to be famous.
Right.
Yeah.
But maybe the upkeep of such a big house is causing him problems.
Maybe.
I really don't know.
I don't know.
But he's on the shopping channel?
Yeah.
Is he selling his own jewellery?
His own jewellery. It's meant to create peace and harmony and things like that kind of crap, you know.
Yeah, money.
Money.
Lots of money, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that woman with all the with the stretched face, Joan Rivers, she sells her own jewelry. And he probably saw that Joan Rivers made a vast amount of money selling her own jewellery.
She's done it as well, yeah.
Yeah, let's plug that gap.
Yeah. How can anybody sit and watch the shopping channel? I don't know.
But I would have thought that it would have been aimed at someone, you know, not,
People really phone in
not
and,
dissimilar to
order
yourself.
stuff.
Must do.
But I don't know.
Have you ever thought of how you would look in a piece of zirconium jewellery?
Never really thought about it.
Well, it's something to dream about, eh? All right, thanks, Anne.
Okay, then.
Ta-da.
Bye-bye.
This is Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott. Here is Rod from the Rhonda.
It's me, thank God it's me. Right, hello, Nick. I went on for a bit.
How you going?
I'm fine. Right, I've worked for this team night for a long time.
Yeah.
Right, I got 13 or 14 things to do, of which you will do none.
None, yeah.
Right, we'll start at the top with a theme I can't find at all, which is the video I give you, House of Cards. It's a very regal sounding theme. It's quite good, actually.
No, because I've got Howard's Way here, and which was Carl's thing, and it's this, and I don't really want to hear this on the radio, because it's just too, you know, it ain't mine, you know what I mean? This is boring. Yeah, so that's out, and so's House of Cards. Now, it must be zippy and snappy and skippy.
Well, I like cheesy. Well, it's regal.
Yeah, well, there's nothing regal about this show, so it wouldn't fit in.
Yeah, I suppose. Get the... So you're looking for?
Mm-hmm.
That's Life, then.
That's Life.
Yeah, it was S. Johnson.
Yeah, I can't remember how that theme went, but it would bring back a lot of memories of potatoes that look like penises. Yeah. All right, we'll figure it out.
Lovejoy?
No.
Well, that's a good one.
Is it?
Yeah. So everybody who does TV themes on the radio will always use Lovejoy.
All right, then.
Woof. We went through this the other night.
What?
Woof. The boy who turned into a dog.
Woof?
Here we go.
Woof?
No woof.
Woof?
Close.
I can't think of what you're talking about.
It's a schoolboy turned into a dog. I can't remember why.
Rubbish, boys. Nothing has ever existed.
It has been. It was on ITV when Tommy Boyd used to present Children's ITV.
Right.
I remember him. Bump with Becca.
What is that? Something that happens in a cupboard in a restaurant?
No, this was... I wasn't about when it came out. It was an exercise show with this sadistic woman.
Bump with Becca?
Yeah, that's funny. She's just a mad woman, making people do... Ordinary people doing exercises in their work clothes. So a policeman would be doing exercise in his bloody uniform, and a nurse... Oh.
Right. Bump with Becca, immediately followed by a long drawn-out paternity suit. Is that what it was?
Something like that. An old News at 10 theme tune.
Bump with Becca. News at 10. Yes, good one, because that's short and vibrant.
Yep.
But that's on now.
No, not that one. The one they use now is just crap. Used to like...
Oh, the old one, the proper
when news theme tunes used to be like dramatic, so you wanted to watch it.
Yeah, like it was performed by a big orchestra.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. The original
As opposed to a bloke with a Fisher-Price music set.
Exactly. The original GMTV theme tune, which was very jazzy, actually. Brilliant in the warm morning. The one that gone out was just pathetic and weak, like weak tea.
Right, it fits right in.
Mm-hmm. The Grange Hill in the 1990s.
The what?
Grange Hill in the 1990s.
Grange Hill, yes.
It's not the one you would know.
Oh, you're very specific about this, mate.
Because they changed the theme tune in the 90s and it became different.
Right.
It wasn't one with a sausage. Going for Gold.
Going for Gold.
With Henry Kelly.
Henry Kelly with plain ketchup. Oh, I couldn't stand that programme. Of all the... oh, come off it, mate. You're not telling me you like that show.
I was young.
Well, I don't care how old you were. There's no excuse. Going for Gold with Henry Kelly, the Euro quiz, where people would answer questions in a language that was not their own. We'd have people from Belgium answering questions in English and beating people who were answering from England.
Yeah, it was. You have to like this show. It's just a good theme tune. Going for...
Gold.
Mr. Majika. That's a kids' program.
That's out.
Alright, you wouldn't know the last two then. How about Crossroads?
Well, somebody asked for that before, and it's one of those that's so painful it's actually acceptable. Okay, Crossroads, it's on the list.
And the BBC Breakfast News before 1999. I'm Pacific.
With the dates again.
Yeah, well, it's me. I got a question for you, by the way.
Go on.
Classic FM. Is that based in London?
Classic FM.
From a scene to the circles in your mind. This is the new Radio Caroline.
Groovy. Is it based in London? London, or was it based somewhere far away from London?
I don't know where they are. Yeah, London, I would think.
Because Simon Bates is from Sky News, and he's working on there now, and I'm wondering why. So you wouldn't understand. Anyway, any cheesy theme tunes I like?
Alright, here's one.
Abbott's Late Night Phone-In on Real Radio. Barry, Canterbury, Port, on 105 to 106 FM, a Guardian Media Group station. This is Real Radio. With Specsavers Opticians for a clearer outlook.
Tonight, clear in some parts, but mainly cloudy, 9 Celsius, 48 Fahrenheit below. Friday, cloudy in some parts, but some sunshine during the day as well. Light wind and up to 20 Celsius, that's 68 Fahrenheit. And it's currently 10, that's 50 in Cardiff and Carmarthen, and here at 105 to 106 FM.
Nick Abbott, with the late night phone-in. Real Radio.
Nick Abbott, 0845 105 to 106.
Real Radio.
This picture is rated G for general audiences.
Let's keep sex out of this.
Hey, what's that?
I want to hear it again. It's my show, I'll do what I want. From side to side during the course of this train. There's something of a sea shanty about it, no? That kicks ass. Wait a minute. Where is it?
Excuse me, but I do believe that sucks ass.
No, hang on a second. Wait, what?
That kicks ass.
There you go. Close. Skippy the Bush Kangaroo.
Yeah.
Marvellous. You can't beat that with a stick, eh? I want to hear it again. Where is it? There it is. I'm going to be playing this over and over and over again. Shall I play it again? Well, when Kenny Everett came back to work at the BBC after they'd fired him because he mentioned that the traffic department, the Minister of Transport's wife, bunged the traffic inspector, what do you call it, the man who, the test inspector, a fiver.
Yeah.
So they fired him for that. The greatest talent in radio history got fired for that. When he came back, he did a whole show where he just played no music, just other people's jingles. If he can do that, I can do this. There you go. Marvellous, eh? What's up, Skip? I'm not playing Howard's Way, by the way.
Why?
Because it's terminal. It sounds like this. That's why.
It gets better.
No, it doesn't get better quick enough. I want exciting. Yeah.
Well, play the other one I put on there instead.
What, this one? But this is a proper track. This is actual...
I like it.
Well, yeah, it's all right, but it's proper music, though. We only want to... See, that's the theme to Ghostbusters, which you've written as Blockbusters. Can have a P, Bob. No. Ghostbusters, but that was Ghostbusters by whoever it was by. Who was it by?
Ray Parker Jr.
Huh?
Is it?
Ray Parker Jr.?
Yeah.
Very unlikely. Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Let's go with this call in Newport. Hello, Chris.
Hello,
Chris.
Nick. How are you?
I'm all right.
Good. You haven't got the theme music to Catweasel there, have you?
Oh, Catweasel.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course I do, yeah.
What is the show, yeah?
I'm looking like Catweasel right now, as a matter of fact.
I tell you what, I haven't shaved my moustache up yet. Hey, Nick.
You know, Catweasel, he showed up as one of... You know that Fort Boyardee? I know that's a...
Yeah,
that's a
I know
pasta,
you're on about
that's a
that.
pasta sauce, isn't it? Fort
Yeah,
Boyardee. Whatever it is. Yeah, he showed up as one of the interns on that thing in the middle of the ocean. Catweasel did, after all these years, and he still looks like Catweasel.
I know. I tell you what, I wish they'd bring that back on.
What on earth has he been doing since?
I don't know. I thought I saw him in town the other day, but I wasn't sure.
Hang on, was Catweasel also Doctor Who? Was that the same guy?
I think it was. Andy was also. Was it? I can't remember. It was John Pertwee, was it?
Was it John Pertwee? Is that
yeah,
who it was?
I think it was.
Right.
Yeah. He also
well,
took
he's
the
a
part
best from old.
of a scarecrow, remember, with Eunice Stubbs as well?
Yes.
She, that, wasn't it? I can't remember what that was called.
Well, wasn't that Catweasel?
No, that wasn't Catweasel.
Yeah,
that was something different.
Yeah, it was a scarecrow in the middle of a field, and...
That was the same one, was it?
I don't know, yeah.
I don't think so. He used to go, you and I were over it, didn't he? He used to go, you and I were over it. He used to talk like that.
You remember too much.
I know.
There can't have been two programs where a scarecrow came to life.
One was called Catweasel, and the other one was, he was a scarecrow, but Eunice Stubbs was like do you know, like years ago you used to have these like wooden things they used to throw balls from and the dolly would go round? One of those. She used to be like that.
I've got no idea what you're talking about. What are you talking about, dear?
I know I'm talking about, seriously. And I'm not drunk. Not like most of them you have on there this time of night.
Hey, steady, don't start. All right, we'll see if we can't find Catweasel, all right?
No, okay, listen. Can I ask a question?
Go on.
This is why I'm actually ringing up. Why is it that this time I listen to radio all the time. I always listen to Channel Real Radio.
Nice.
And at night, when I'm listening sometimes, they're nearly always drunk or all worse for wear. She just say, ring up if you're drunk, and they ring up.
Well, you know, sometimes they're the best calls. You just...
Some of them hysterical, I gotta be honest.
I just take whatever comes in.
I don't blame you. It's the baddest film I watched last night.
Which was?
Pitch Black.
Oh, I've bought that on DVD. I haven't watched it yet.
It's fantastic.
Is it?
It's absolutely brilliant.
Everybody else that I've talked to said that that's the worst film that's ever been made in the history of movies.
I gotta be honest. Is it Vin Diesel, is it? Diesel, something in it?
Is it Vin Diesel?
Vin Diesel, yeah. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it.
Pitch Black.
Pitch Black.
It's a scary film, right?
Well, it's a sci-fi boat scary.
Well, don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you. I certainly won't tell you.
All right, well, that's something for me to look forward to.
End.
Thanks, Chris.
So I'll speak to you soon, mate.
Ta-ta.
Take care.
This is Real Radio. Right, we got some good ones lined up now. We got and all I've got to go to is
yeah, we don't have we've got Play School. We've only got 10 seconds worth.
Really? That's disappointing.
We don't have Flipper or Dukes of Hazzard.
No, we haven't got Dukes of Hazzard.
Correct.
Did you check that website that nice bloke sent us in on?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. No.
Well, that's on a different computer. I'll have to physically write that down. Have you got a pen over there?
Yeah, got loads of them.
Thank you very much.
Flipper we want, and we definitely want Dukes of Hazzard.
Who was in that?
Even the Chuki Emperor wants the Dukes of Hazzard. Let's have, I don't know who's in it. Whoever was in it was in it. Karen, hello.
Yes. It's the theme tune for Mass, please.
No. Suicide is painless. We don't want to hear that. This is supposed to be a happy show.
It's a happy show, yes. Well, why don't you play Step Tones and
Like I said.
Or Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, there you go.
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Yeah, no, come to think of it, that's really irritating. No, not that one.
Bill, theme tune for MASH.
It's a good tune right enough, but it's an actual song. I only want theme tune. You know, I won't play the blockbusters, the Ghostbusters thing. You know, Ghostbusters for the film Ghostbusters, because it was an actual single. Here it is.
I know the song.
I mean, it's a great single, but it's an actual proper song. But what I'm interested in, just
theme tune for MASH.
You know, things that are just a theme tune.
That's Dougal Roundabout.
Yeah, the Magic Dougal.
Wait, you think, Emma?
I think that the only thing that was magic about that were the mushrooms that the rabbit was eating.
I don't think so.
All right, gotta go. Ta-ra.
Right, bye.
This is Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott. Let's go with this call in Ceredigion. Alex.
Good evening, Nick.
How you going?
Oh, I'm just about hanging in there.
Cool.
Yeah. How's yourself? And he's kind of all packed and raring to fly.
He's not. He's left.
He's gone early.
No, I mean he's busy downloading excellent tunes.
Yeah. I was just wondering if he was all sorted for his great escape. Has anybody asked you to play Champion the Wonder Horse yet?
All sorted for Cheese and Whiz.
Cheese and Whiz.
Champion the Wonder Horse. Oh, genius. Champion the Wonder Horse.
We aim to please.
Wasn't that the one that, Champion the Wonder Horse?
That one, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Casey Jones?
What's that?
Casey Jones, steaming and rolling. Casey Jones.
Oh.
Going back a bit further.
Yeah, maybe. Champion the Wonder Horse is the one that's got me excited. Go ahead. Casey Jones.
Or the original Doctor Who.
How about, Doctor Who, yeah, gotta have that. How about, Sesame Street? I quite like that.
That was good. That was a terrible program, good tune.
Yeah, that's right. Or Banana Splits. We must have the Banana Splits.
Or even better, can you get the Dilly Sisters?
The what?
Do you remember the Dilly Sisters?
Never heard of it.
Two little girls on giant guitars who were always outside the door, playing this little mariachi song.
Rings no bells here. Are you sure you didn't hallucinate this?
It was the 70s. It snowed in 76. Well, I think I remember it.
It did snow in 70. It snowed on June or was it July? Was it July the 1st or June the 1st in 1970? No, wait a minute. 76, that was the best summer in the history of summers, wasn't it?
That was a great summer.
And I think the year after or something, it snowed on June the 1st?
Yep. We had all proper weather. We had, proper Christmas card weather at Christmas and couldn't get to school or work and what have you, and all that stuff.
Yeah, now it's just sort of mild and wet all the time.
It's just sort of October 12 months a year with good days.
That's right, it's just sort of a blech all the time, isn't it?
Yeah. I was going to ask you, did you mention a while back, Get Shorty?
Get Smart.
Get Smart, there was a good one. No, that was a good one.
How about the double-deckers?
No, Dire Turgid. Oh, well, I suppose we were younger then. Oh, no, that was a dreadful program. I'm trying to remember who Melvin Hayes was on that, wasn't he?
I've got no idea. You're talking about the film Get Shorty with
Gene Hackman and John Travolta.
Yeah. You're nuts. That was a terrible film.
I thought you said that. Well, I watched it the other night, and it was great.
Oh, you must have been on snow. What are you talking about?
It was great, man. I saw Gene Hackman acting out of his pants, man.
Please, that was so bad, that film.
You've got terrible taste in movies, haven't you?
You are out of your mind. That should have been put on that the spaceship that John Travolta worships the god that.
I know, that is weird, isn't it?
What's he on about?
That is weird. My brother's into that lot.
How would you like your plane piloted by a bloke who thinks he'll come back as a cabbage?
It's cause for alarm, isn't it? yeah. At least you know that your pilot's got no worries, don't you?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
As long as we don't go down over Atlantis, everything will be all right.
Oh, the man from Atlantis. There you go.
There's another. What about, remember Crown Court?
Only the name of it.
Because that had another two-parter. That was another one like the Sweeney, where they had a lead-in theme, and then they had a lead-out theme.
Right.
So when it was going into it, it had this... really sort of, you know, we're going into court now and it's all going to be drama, and at the end of it you had this soft little oboe thing. It's almost like it got led down to the cell.
Yeah, right, taken down.
I don't know why they did that in those days, but it was fun.
Okay, well, we've got a hell of a list here. We're never going to get through all of these. We'll have to pick and choose. By which I mean we'll just have to play the ones we can find.
I wanted to ask you a question, a technical question, if I may. What's going on? Because I don't often see...
You should have just ended it right there. What's going on? Full stop. Got no idea.
I don't want to make it too complicated, but I watched this thing with the woman who looks like Dougal. And what? The woman who looks like Dougal. They used to do the morning show, and now they're on in the evenings. Richard and Judy.
Oh, Richard and Judy. Actually, the woman who looks... Come to think of it, I thought you were talking about Sophie Roworth, or whatever her name is. Who does the BBC News thing on the morning, and now she's on some game show, and she's going to be...
She's got the Dougal look too.
Come to think of it, she does look like Dougal, yeah, that never occurred to me before.
The Judy woman is Dougal in the flesh, isn't she?
I'll never be able to think of her in the same way again.
And he sits there, and you wonder, is he on like I am at the moment, on a 7-second delay? He seems to be constantly, and as soon as she finishes the topic, he sort of looks at him and asks the question that the guest has just answered.
Well, you know, if you were on that show, you wouldn't be listening either.
I suppose so. I suppose there's got to be an excuse. Anyway, Nick, nice to hear you.
As
nice
always.
to say hello. Would you wish the man well for his birthday?
Whose birthday?
I believe Kyle's having his birthday in Jamaica, isn't he?
Is he?
So he says. He might be making it all up. Makes the rest of it up.
He's getting nothing from me.
Get the same from the rest of us.
That's all right.
Take care, mate.
Nick Abbott's Late Night Phone-In on Real Radio.
Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106. Nick Abbott on Real Radio. Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106.
On Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
Doing it together to do it for you. I'm gonna block every hole that I got tonight.
You know it? Your nose?
Hello?
Hellos? Why are you dropping an X on the end of everything you say?
Pardon?
Nick Abbott. Have your say on Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
There was a big black fly flying around my bathroom earlier on.
Flies are all right.
Yeah, but one of them big black meat flies. When I picked up my towel to put on my head, it fell on the floor. You know the dying fly thing? And I'm gonna wake up dead in the morning.
Nick Abbott.
I'll be dead in the morning. No?
Oh, well.
Real Radio!
It's out of sight.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curve, flattening the hill. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy, they wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern-day Robin Hood.
Oh, well, that's over then, isn't it? Yes, we're walking down, in fact, we're not walking it, we're speeding down memory lane and taking off and clearing the river at the end. Eh? Marvellous. Let's go with this call in... who shall we have?
Three's been on a while.
Has he? Has she? He, she, it? Rafat, Motherwell.
Hi.
Hello, she.
Yeah, definitely a she. Right, I did initially call up to talk about something else, but I've got caught up in this theme tune.
Oh, no, talk about something else.
But I've got a list of theme tunes now.
Okay, well, we'll do that after we hear what it was you wanted to talk about.
Right, it was actually Tricia. I don't normally watch the chat show. I don't.
Tricia.
I know. It was about, 2 evenings ago. It was on the evening ITV2, and she had a woman on whose son had been seduced by his 38-year-old aunt.
Did they have both on the show?
They had both on the show.
Why would they come on the show?
Because he'd fathered a child to this aunt. Now she now had a 6-week-old baby.
Yes, but why would they come on the show?
Because they're crazy.
Well, there must be. I wonder how much money they get paid for going on that show. Whether they are actually just bringing in people who are really hard up and offering them, waving a couple of £100 in front of their nose and saying all you have to do is debase yourself in front of the cameras for our amusement.
Probably.
And we'll give you some spare change, please. It's just, I think that show is quite possibly the most appalling programme that is on the air in this country.
I thought Jerry Springer was bad, but this, the aunt comes on and she's running towards a woman to punch her, and there's the security guards holding her back, and I was just open-mouthed shock. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. This was like British TV.
They're doing all that Jerry Springer stuff. They're just winding them up behind the scenes, saying, well, when you get out there, really give it some, and, just really let fly, and we don't mind, we'll hold you back. And it's all just so totally... I don't know, you just get such a nasty feeling from looking at it. Tricia, she should go back to Australia and take that tripe with her in a big boat.
But the disturbing thing is that she seems to be so popular, so obviously people do like to watch her.
Well, you know what? So sliced white bread, it doesn't make it good for you.
No, definitely not. Just like EastEnders, I just don't get that program at all. I don't know what people see in it.
Probably the same thing that they see in Tricia. A lot of ugly people screaming and moaning at each other.
There is never one episode where something is actually going right for somebody.
That's right. I can't bear to watch it. Apart from that sort of funereal opening thing. Like this. The moment it stops, it's it's just whining constantly for half an hour. It's just the most... And when, there'll be two people whining at each other, bye, 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 in the cafe, and then they'll cut to two people in some sort of pallid... with the pallid faces in this grey interior, and they're like that.
And they seem to spend all their time in the pub. That's where they are all the time, morning, afternoon, evening. It's as though they've got nothing else to do with their lives, and none of them actually has a stable job.
There's nothing stable about any of them, including their mental condition. I really don't understand it.
You have to suspend your disbelief a little bit,
I think all soaps should be banned, personally. I really do. They're just a waste of time.
Yes, you're quite right. They are a waste of time. They are. They just are. Don't tut and shake your head at me. They are a waste of time. Listen to what I'm saying to you, boy. And people waste vast amounts of their time watching. What single thing have you learnt from a soap? Name one thing that you've actually learnt from a soap. And people give over pretty much their entire lives to these stupid programs and gain nothing from them other than keeping up with this ridiculous storyline. And these awful people who are just, you wouldn't share a living room with any of these people, so why do you invite them in on your TV?
Yeah, exactly. There was one thing, I don't know whether you know the answer to this, but there was a jingle, and it's been playing on my mind. It just kind of popped in out of nowhere, and it was for an advert, and I just can't remember what the advert was for.
A jingle?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, it went something like, tasty, tasty, very, very tasty.
Tasty, they're very tasty.
What was that?
Tasty, tasty, very, very tasty.
They're very tasty.
Yeah. Great advert, obviously, because we can remember the jingle, but we can't remember what it's an advert for. That worked, didn't it?
I really can't. It's really been bothering me all day, and I thought, maybe you would know, but...
That was their promotional budget well spent. Got no idea, but we'll find out. I know that. Thanks a lot.
Right. Okay, the theme tune...
the theme tunes, yeah.
What about Supergran? Do you remember that?
No. Supergran?
Supergran. It was on ITV.
What's that?
It was about an old woman, and she had, like, superhero powers.
Yeah, which is fairly well explained in the title, Supergran.
Yeah, that's it.
No, that's news to me, that one.
And, Wurzel Gummidge?
That was the other thing. Well, it was Catweasel and Wurzel Gummidge. There's stuff that you, I swear, this show should be in a museum. It's a national treasure. It's a museum piece.
And Bagpuss?
And Bagpuss, yeah, I've played that before, but it's so insane, I'll play it again. Rhubarb and Custard, there's another one.
Right. Before I go, I do remember that program a man was on earlier on talking about Woof, where the boy turns into a dog.
Woof?
Yeah, I used to watch it, so I remember it.
Woof.
He turns into a dog. I don't know actually what causes it, but he kind of just starts twitching his nose, and all of a sudden he's on all fours. And his clothing's disappeared, and then he ends up outside in the park on the street, and he turns back into a boy, and he's like naked. So...
This was a children's television program?
Yeah, it was on CITV.
ITV, right, I see, yes. Down Market ITV, I understand. All right, thanks a lot.
Okay, then.
Ta-ta.
All right, bye.
Yeah, and I feel sure that that Rufus is going to call any moment now. As soon as he heard like someone's nose twitch and they were on all fours, I'm sure he's dashing for the phone.
Nick Abbott's Late Night Phone-In on Real Radio.
Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106.
On Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
I'm broadcasting. Bruce Forsyth is in news. I have cooked for him, you know. I asked him what he wants for lunch, and he said, good game, good game.
Okay, stick to the cooking, will you?
Nick Abbott. Have your say on Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
I sent my missus to Lanzarote for a week. This left me home with the 4 kids. I'm having a wonderful time. I was really dreading it, you know. She's got a nice calm week in Lanzarote with the sun and the sea and the sand, and I hope that's the only end.
Nick Abbott.
I had a bit of an accident. Yeah, thank you.
It's a museum piece.
Tales of the Expected. This is Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott, doing TV themes, whatever you want, we'll try and get it on for you. And but, you know, call about other stuff too, because otherwise it's just endless calls about lists. This is interesting. This will blow some people out of the water. You know those out-of-body experiences? That's, you know, the near-death experiences where you look down and see your own body, or you go towards the light, and the people come back, oh, well, there is a heaven after all, and all that. Well, for centuries, this is in the Mail today. For centuries, people have claimed to have had strange out-of-body experiences. Many have talked of looking down on their own bodies, while others speak of seeing a tunnel and a bright light. The phenomenon, reported by thousands from different cultures across the world, has so far defied logical explanation. But now experts claim to have uncovered the evidence that out-of-body experiences are caused by a quirk of the brain rather than anything paranormal. A team of doctors in Switzerland stumbled across what may be the answer to the mystery when they were treating a patient for epilepsy. Because she was not responding to conventional drug treatments, they were stimulating various areas of her brain to assess whether she would be suitable for surgery to cure her condition. To their amazement, when they stimulated one brain region, it triggered an out-of-body experience. The effect could explain the reports of people becoming detached from their bodies, doctors say. Neurologist Dr. Olaf and colleagues at Geneva University Hospital found that using electrodes on one spot, called the angular gyrus, in the right cortex, repeatedly caused out-of-body experiences. It was a totally unexpected effect, said Dr. Olaf, who's, Dr. Olaf, I don't know, there's just something funny about that, whose report of the case is published today in the scientific journal Nature. At first she felt that she was falling. Then, when the current was increased, she felt that she was looking down on her body, though she could see only her trunk and legs. She was floating just under the ceiling. She wasn't particularly frightened, but it was a very spectacular experience. Huh. After the first experience, doctors repeated the experiment several times without telling the patient that when they were stimulating the key part of the brain, and each time the sensation came back. She was absolutely convinced that she was looking down on her own body and the rest of the room. She could even see other people in the room. When asked to lift and look at her own right arm, the woman thought it was trying to punch her. There were similar strange effects when she was asked to bend her legs. They appeared to be moving quickly towards her face, causing her to take evasive action. I hate when that happens. The doctors believe it often happens when you're being arrested by the Yorkshire Police. The doctors believe that angular gyrus may match blah, 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 and so on. This could be an explanation for out-of-body experiences, said Dr. Olaf. I think this shows that there is a scientific reason for them rather than something paranormal. There you go. So stop going on about it. Have you seen a ghost? Have you been to heaven and back? Yuri Spoonbender's going to be beside himself. Let's go for a call in Leeds, and it's a bloke called Ian. Ian.
Hello.
Hello, Ian.
Hi, Nick. Sorry, mate, I'm just in the middle of reading something. I've got a TV theme tune to play for you.
Go ahead, lay it on.
It's from the 70s. Tell me if you can. It's on vinyl, so tell me if you can hear it.
Oh, you're going to play it for us?
Yeah. Can you hear it?
No.
Where?
It sounds like someone taking out the rubbish. Oh, Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah. Right here. Go for the next one. Where are we? One minute, number 4. It's all on vinyl, you see, so I've got to be very careful. I wouldn't apologise. Right, already. So, here we go. Can you hear it?
Oh, Crossroads.
Yeah.
Terminal. Painful.
Right, what about this one? This one is a top one. I don't know if you should be able to remember this one, but this one is a top one. I remember this. I'm on the 32 one. Here we go. Remember that one?
Yes.
What is it?
It's not The Good Life, is it?
No.
Give us a clue.
Something to do with somewhere where you live. Well, if somebody comes, you know, if like a priest comes along and he does all that thing in house.
Oh, bless this house.
That's the one it is, yeah.
That was a little too much of a clue.
Oh, well.
But, yeah, bless this house.
I've got another one.
Right,
it's a top tune.
One more, that's it.
Top tune from a very good TV programme. Number 2. Right, where are we? We're here. There. What's that?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing that used to... As a kid, I don't know what it was. I seem to have changed my mind about football when I got older, but that used to send me to sleep within about 2 minutes of that coming on.
Yeah, hey, what do you reckon about Man United match over there?
When I didn't see it. When Leeds
beat them.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh, top match, mate. Top match.
When I was about, well, yeah, you would say that.
Yeah, I'm Leeds from there.
Naturally, yeah.
Same as tonight, you know what I mean? Another top match, you know what I mean?
Okay, call our football show. But thanks a lot. What is that album there?
It's Jeff Love and his orchestra played on the top 2.
Oh, wait a moment. You mean they weren't the originals?
No.
Oh, we only want to hear the real thing. Are you out of your mind?
I've also got TV.
Jeff Love?
Yeah, Jeff Love, yeah. Excellent, mate. I'm telling you, excellent. I've also got TV CV Piano Stand by Nick Nicholas as well.
Okay, well, you know where to stick that, don't you?
Hello.
Stick it on your spindle. There you go. Thanks a
All
lot,
right,
mate.
mate.
Ta-ta. No, there's no love lost between me and Jeff. Let's go with Falkirk. Hello, Andrew.
Hey, Nick.
Andrew. Can you believe that we were abused? But I thought we were listening to the real thing.
I know. Here, Nick, I've got a wee bit I've got theme tune for you. I don't know if anyone's said it. How about Knight Rider?
No. Nothing to do with what's his name? What's his name?
Summer.
Yeah. What's his name?
Well, I don't know.
That's coming back, by the way. There's a reunion of Baywatch coming back.
Right. Whatever. I don't even watch Baywatch.
Oh, come on, mate. Are you joking? Baywatch?
No, the only good thing about Baywatch was the main.
I know what the good thing was about Baywatch was. So does everybody else.
Yeah. So we all the some costumes. The entrance music.
But yeah, it was on one of the papers just the other day. Baywatch is coming back for a reunion show, and two of the lifeguards.
Where'd you get your
Wait a minute. Two of the lifeguards are going down the same swimming slide. You know, one of those curly whirly slides. Fighting while they're coming down. Can you even wait?
Right, Nick. One question. Did you have your source from the newspaper, or was it actual from the internet people? Said from the producer said yes, we're doing this and this and this, or just coming from the snooze of the world or something.
I've got no idea what you're talking about. What are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about you're talking about Baywatch.
Oh no, that was in the paper the other day.
Yeah, I was asking what was it in? Was it in the bun? The snooze of the world?
Oh, I don't know. I get them all. I can't remember where I saw it. I just saw it. That's all.
All right. Also, one thing for you. I've got a bit of curiosity about this, right? I don't know if anyone else has had this. Whenever you walk into, like, say if you're walking into a friend's, say if you're visiting a friend, and the minute you go into a certain room, you feel like a cold shudder.
Yes, turn the heating up.
No, I don't know. I don't know if they've got bad heating or is it something...
Oh, don't be starting with the ghosts and the deja vu and all of that.
I'm not starting with that all. I know you, and the Frusa, a wee message for Rufus. Listen, pal, you're great. You're doing a wonderful job on them lorries. I've seen you go up and do them 8 so many times I can't count. That's true, I have seen them.
All right, well, that was nice. Thanks a lot, mate. Ta-ta. Support your local haulage contractor. Success?
Yes.
What have we got? Let me check what you... Oh, look at this. Well?
All right.
What's that one down the bottom there, on the bottom right?
What does it say?
What's Banana Man?
Banana Man?
What's that?
Oh, it was up there.
I've never heard of it.
Banana Man? It's only 30 seconds.
What is it, then?
It's a kid's cartoon. I used to watch that.
It's news to me. Banana Man?
Yeah.
What about the Banana Splits?
Oh, maybe I was getting confused. Oh, I'll look for Banana Splits too. We'll do a banana-themed bit.
Okay, well, we've got a couple. I'm going to play Skippy a couple more times before the show's over, huh?
Well, no, you don't want to repeat things.
Everything about this show's a repeat. We don't talk about anything night after night after night. That's a repeat.
Right.
Yeah. There is no topic. Like always. Therefore, it's a repeat.
Okay.
It's as though I was doing Have You Seen a Ghost every single night, which would be repeating the same topic. But in fact, I am repeating the same topic in that there is no topic.
Right.
Yeah. So every night, if you miss this show one night, then just tune in the next night, and you'll hear the same.
You won't have missed anything.
Nothing all over again. Yeah. That's the beauty of this program.
Keeps them glued.
It's not actually about anything. Yeah. All right, well, I've got a couple. One of the all-time... all right, next, I'll play the all-time classic cult British TV show.
Yeah.
It's even more cult than The Prisoner or Man in a Suitcase or anything that you could dream up. This tops it all. And I believe it's actually on the way back, so that'll be next.
Nick Abbott's Late Night Phoning on Real Radio.
Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106.
Nick Abbott.
Real Radio. Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106.
On Real Radio's late night phone-in.
Beat you over the head with it.
I mean, you're a professional, I'm only an amateur hypochondriac. I'm going to go for sympathy.
Laughing at you.
Nick Abbott. Have your say on Real Radio's late night phone-in.
I don't like pigeons.
Nobody likes pigeons.
I love pigeons, and I want you to... And don't you dare hang up at me and say I'm weird, because I'm certainly not weird. Well, what did they ever do to you?
A couple of them pooped on me.
But I'm a chocoholic. I love chocolate.
Nick Abbott.
Yeah, I've been a man.
Right.
Hoggly doggly.
This is 29 Acacia Road, and this is Eric, the schoolboy who leads an amazing double life. For when Eric eats a banana, an amazing transformation occurs. Eric is Banana Man, ever alert for the call to action.
Out of sight.
Peculiar and different, Nuts. I think I like it.
Well, I know it wasn't the original, but it was, close enough for jazz. It sounded like it was performed by Jean-Michel Jarre himself. Doctor Who. Hello, Margaret.
Hello.
How are you going?
All right. A few things. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you knew... I didn't think that you didn't know it was Bless This House.
You didn't know you loved me till you saw me rock and roll?
No. The other thing, David Hasselhoff.
What was that about, Bless This House?
You didn't know the tune?
Bless This House?
Yeah, that guy played it.
That's right, yeah.
And...
I know I didn't know it.
Oh, well, you're daft.
Bless This House.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That was a good program.
Of course. Sid James. How could you not like that?
Exactly.
Sid James and what's her name? What's her name?
I can't remember.
Right.
I'm too young to remember.
Yeah, right you are. Mm-hmm.
I'm only 24.
Okay.
Why are you so miserable?
Who, me?
Yes.
Are you joking?
No.
I'm H-A-P-P-Y.
No, you're not, because you won't say Howard's Way.
Well, it's just because it drags along. And we got all
I don't care. I wanted to hear it before I went to my bed. I'm up in a couple of hours.
Howard's, why, what are you doing?
I've got 2 kids.
Oh, right. Very young and they're always up, right?
2.5 and 1.5.
Nightmare. Yeah, it just seemed a little turgid.
No, it's good. It was a good programme.
Yeah, but a good programme.
That's the only reason why I watched it was for the tune.
Really? Because I had it now, and I had him delete it. And if I ask him to stick it on here, because I've only got so many buttons, and I've used them all up, so if I ask him to stick it on here again, he'll throw a fit.
No, he won't. He likes it as well.
Well, I suppose so.
So don't be miserable and play it.
All right, maybe. Hold your breath. Will you do that for me?
I won't hold my breath because I might die.
There you go. Good.
Okay.
Thanks, Margaret.
Thank you.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott. Let's go with Pontypool. Hello, Craig.
Hello.
Craig.
Hello.
What's up?
Right, I remember Woof.
Woof. Right.
Yeah.
I think you people are making this up.
No, it is this boy who turned into a white dog and he scratched his nose.
Hey, what was that? Oh, you're too young to know. There was a program, was it Belle and Sebastian with the white dog? There was some sort of program that came from Czechoslovakia or something like that. But it's pointless me asking you because you sound like you wouldn't even have been a twinkle in your parents' eye when it was on.
I'm 16.
Right, okay. So pointless.
Have you got Sesame Street?
Sesame Street, well, we're looking for it and we'll get it on as soon as it happens, all right? That and Magic Roundabout and all that other good stuff.
I got it, but yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Right, well, I hope that you're very happy with it, but we can't hear it over the phone because it's, we haven't got it in stereo, all right.
It's good.
Oh. It's like he's just selling me drugs under in an alleyway at the back of the high street. It's good, mate, it's good, it's all good. Well, it's irrelevant, it's good, I can do without it. I used to have like 3 or 4 Sesame Streets a week, but I'm off it now, I can handle it. I've just got a bit of a cold at the moment, that's all. Here's one in Port Talbot. Hello, Martin.
Hello, Nick.
Martin.
How's things, alright?
Alright, thanks, yeah.
Hello, Kyle.
He's not here.
Ah.
He's down the way, doing his business.
Ah, right. First of all, before I go into what I was saying, I'd like to help the lady I was asking about, first of all, tasty, very, very tasty.
Oh, yeah?
It's bran flakes.
Bran flakes?
Yeah, the advert is bran flakes.
Bran flakes?
Yes.
Tasty, very, very tasty.
They're very tasty, yes.
Bran flakes?
That's it.
Really?
Yes.
Now, I'm a huge fan, naturally. I have them on a daily basis, but tasty, very, very tasty isn't what springs to mind when I think of bran flakes.
Yes.
Tasty, very, very tasty in comparison to what, I'm thinking? The box they came in, perhaps?
Yes.
Okay. The power of suggestion. I can't wait to have a ball when I get home.
The other thing was, yes, I can't remember that Super Grand that she was on about as well. It goes, hang about, look out for Super Grand. Billy Connolly used to sing it, apparently.
Did he?
Yes.
Billy Connolly?
Yes. 1985.
Oh. Well, maybe I should have to dig it out. Super Grand by Billy Connolly. Right.
That's it. The other thing, the tunes I would like to sort of think about is, I don't know if you remember one called San Francisco.
The Streets of San Francisco?
It could be that one, yes.
The guy with the nose that looked like a vegetable that he just dug out of the ground? Carl Malden.
I forget what it would have been. I just remember partly just remember the tune at the time. It was back in the 70s, because I was a lot younger then.
Yeah, he had this nose that looked like it had been it looked like somebody had taken an ordinary nose away and put a shoe there in its place. It was just gigantic, bulbous forms, like bursting all over the place. Painful to look at. You couldn't take your eyes off it.
Well, job for me to do that because I'm totally blind.
Well, but you could feel it though.
Feel it?
Yeah, you could. You could get both hands around that thing. It's huge. But anyway, it's past the news, it's past midnight, I've got to go. All right, thanks, mate.
All right, mate. Bye.
That's all right. I'm going to come out of the news with one of the all-time, no question about it, one of the all-time great kids' TV programmes, and the theme tune is just going to make you die right on the spot.
Nick Abbott's Late Night Phone-In on Real Radio. Swansea, Waterbury, Newport on 105 to 106 FM, a Guardian Media Group station. This is Real Radio.
It's midnight. I'm Helen Neal.
With Specsavers Opticians for a clearer outlook.
Clear in some parts tonight, but mainly cloudy, 9 Celsius, 48 Fahrenheit below. Friday, cloudy in some parts, but some sunshine during the day as well. Mainly a light east to northeasterly wind up to 20 Celsius, that's 68 Fahrenheit. And it's currently 10, that's 50 in Swansea and Newport, and here at 105 to 106 FM.
Nick Abbott at night time. Real Radio.
Have your say on Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In 0845 105 to 106.
Real Radio.
Nick Abbott.
Real Radio.
Abbott. Call Nick Abbott now on 0845 105 to 106. Real Radio.
What you're talking about?
Oh, it's all gone wrong. Oh, gosh, that's irritating. I hate when that happens. I'm playing the thing out in all confidence, and it's going out on the air, but I haven't actually faded the thing up. I'm sitting back, lighting up a cigar, thinking, oh, that'll be great. And then nothing's actually going out on the air. Oh, I hate it when a plan doesn't come together. Animal magic, how can you beat that? Let's go with Fiona in Glenrothes.
Hello.
Hello, Fiona.
Hi there. I've got a list.
A list?
Yes, I've got a list because I never know whether to phone you more often and about less or less often about more. So I don't think we'll get through the whole list.
All right.
No. Yeah, Brands Lake thing, that's right enough.
Yeah.
And it was Ross Kemp that sang it.
Who's that?
You know him that's on EastEnders? No, he's not on EastEnders anymore. Phil. No, his brother.
Oh, I was thinking, I thought for a moment that's why the sharp intake of breath. I thought you were talking about that guy that used to do the continuity on BBC One. What's his name? Ross,
I don't...
somebody.
I don't know. But it's Ross Kemp that sang that.
One of these guys.
What was his name in EastEnders again?
What's
Made
that?
such a big impact.
Yeah,
on me.
right, yeah.
Right. Well, anyway, it was him. And so next is Belle and Sebastian. It was a huge big white Pyrenean mountain dog. That's what it was.
Yeah, Belle and Sebastian.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
It was
loved
brilliant.
that.
Yeah. Where did that come from? Was it Czechoslovakia or something like that?
Somewhere like that.
There were a couple that came from Czechoslovakia around that time. I'm sure the Robinson Crusoe thing was from around there as well, wasn't it?
Probably, yeah. I was too little to know that.
Well, I was very little myself.
I couldn't read Czechoslovakia at that time. No, I did like Lassie, though.
Lassie?
Yeah, I loved that. I used to cry every time it finished.
Oh.
I know, it was sad. Next time...
How does the Lassie theme go, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't care. I just didn't want it to finish. Now, a while ago, you were speaking to someone about security airport men. This guy phoned and said this really shady-looking character was checking his bags or something, and he looked, you know, like a terrorist. I think he was putting something in the guy's case. He's probably putting a gun in. Or something, or a knife. So I think if anyone's getting their bags checked by someone shady, they better check their bags again in case they've actually slipped them something to take on the plane. For his pal, yeah, see, got to think about these things.
I think that if they want to take something on the plane, then they can just get a job as a plane cleaner. They can just stride right in there with a bazooka, exactly. No questions asked.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
it's amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing, actually. What else?
I don't know what news that you got, because we have the different news for the different regions, but You know the art critic, Sewell, what's his name? Not Adrian.
I know Adrian Mole. I don't know.
Brian Sewell.
No.
He talks awfully much like that.
Right.
And I interviewed him on the radio. In fact, he talks posher than the Queen. And I interviewed him on the radio years ago, and I said, do you actually speak like this? And he said, of course I do. But he's just said that maybe I don't want to get into this, because this sounds like a serious thing, but you know Damien Hirst, the Sharks Cut in Half guy, the young British artist? He said that
not really.
the Twin Tower... Yeah, sure you do, you know, the pickled shark. Oh, it was in all the papers.
Was it? Oh, I don't get that.
You don't get the papers,
no,
you're quite right.
Papers,
Yeah. In fact, I'm not going to go down this route.
No, because I don't know what on earth you're talking about, really.
We'll get a lot of calls, because it's about September the 11th being a great work of art. That was basically what he said.
Oh, for God's sake, that's dreadful.
Well, I know, and I thought, well, you really don't want to be saying this,
no, we
Brian,
don't.
because you'll never hear the end of it. But
no.
he said it, and it was on our news. I couldn't believe he said it.
No, he needs a bullet in his left ear.
Well, that's not nice.
Anyway, now another thing someone said was he was worried about the age difference between his girlfriend and himself, or his friend and his friend's... Or someone that phoned you ages ago.
Oh, holy smokes, dear. You got a call at the time, not like 3 months later, and you're trying to expect me to remember. You're joking?
Well, anyway, my boyfriend's 9 years younger than me, and he's just fine. So
right, and how old are you?
I'm very, very old.
How old?
40-something.
All right, but
36.
But if he was 26, would that be all right?
No.
Why not?
No, that would be too young. It's bad enough he looks 26. I don't look as old as I am, obviously, like that. Oh, it's not that bad. I couldn't have one any younger. That would be like going out with... They say you're going out with your mother. What are you thinking your mother for?
Well, in that respect, then, the women and men differ, because men generally don't mind if, they're half their age. In fact, they
no, that's true.
prefer it.
This is it. You see, girls... No, they do tend to be... It's more acceptable to go out with a guy that's older than you than it is for a...
But that's only society telling you that it's unacceptable. And you know what we mean by society? Men. Which just comes down to jealousy.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so that's that wee one. And another one is...
Griff, you've been making notes.
I've got a bloody list, I'm telling you.
Right, well, my suggestion is call more often about less.
Probably, yeah, maybe I should actually. Well, I'll just do that then.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
We'll have one more.
I was in a baker's today.
Yeah.
In St Andrews, and I was waiting on getting served.
Warm buns?
No, it wasn't actually. It was a savoury cheese plat, if you happen to know. And I went to the counter and I said, can I have one of those, please? And she said...
Nice backs.
It was it. She got a paper bag out. And I said, I'll just eat it here. I'll just eat it in. It was like a wee cafe thing.
Oh, right.
And she said, oh, no, you can't do that. You have to go to that queue. I said, well, but I want that. But that one will do. That's okay. That's okay. And I'd waited already in a queue. No, that one, no, she said, those ones up there get made fresh. And I felt like, was that a stale one? So you're selling stale ones. And I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I just thought, I can't believe this. So anyway, I went in the other queue, as you do.
So hang on a sec. The ones that get made fresh are for the people who are eating in?
Apparently.
And you only get stale ones if you want to take it away?
Take it out.
Right,
yeah,
isn't that
well,
nice?
apparently so.
Right.
I couldn't believe my ears. So, couldn't get over that.
Has anybody ever said that to you, by the way? They can't believe your ears?
No, they haven't, because my ears are...
Lovely and dainty.
Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. So, that was that. I've got another couple of things that I'll just leave them to another time.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, thanks a lot.
Okay then.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
What a nice lady. This is Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott. We're playing as many TV theme tunes as we can. And, what we're saying is that we can find. And it's a bloke called Stephen in Edinburgh.
Hello, Nick.
Hey, how you going?
All right. I wonder if you could help me with this one. It was a theme tune to a programme in the mid-60s. It was called Mystery and Imagination. Have you heard that one?
I've never heard of that one.
Right, it was kind of a haunting theme. It's more like sort of Pretenders theme.
Mystery, what's it called?
Mystery and Imagination.
What sort of programme is that?
I was pretty young at the time. It's really the theme tune that stuck in my mind, to be honest with you. It's more like a haunting sort of thing. it's very difficult to describe what it was actually about. Very good though, very, very good.
No, well, it's...
Doesn't ring any bells?
Well, I was born in 1960, you see, so the only programmes that I would remember in the mid-60s would be the Wooden Tops.
Wooden Tops, right, okay.
Oh, come to think of it, maybe we should be, like, mining that field, the Wooden Tops and Andy Pandy. Andy Pandy is coming to play. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Very good,
Am I making a fool of myself?
Yeah.
It's a living.
What about Magpie?
Yeah, Magpie. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl and 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told. Magpie, aye.
That was excellent.
And then the bloke who looked like Mark Bolan would come on.
Yep, that's right.
And Maggie Philbin.
Maggie Philbin, yeah.
Magpie. Excellent.
That was a good one. One called Manhunt. Have you heard of that?
No.
Manhunt. There was a programme, again, late 60s, called Manhunt. Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah, the Twilight Zone. Yeah, that's kind of used too much. I'll skip that one.
Okay. I don't think you could beat the Doctor Who theme. That was excellent.
Yeah, but it wasn't the real one. You know, it wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't the original one. It sounded like something produced by I don't know. Because the original was produced by some specky bloke in a tweed jacket in the BBC Radiophonic Workshop, wasn't it? I think they actually called it that. And that's actually what you want to hear, not something that's done by some hippie in France.
That's right. And Branfleet, do you know anyone who ever bought them a second time?
Yes, when they work in the required manner, then you always just start your day in that way. Yeah, Bran, it works.
Yeah.
All right, try some soon at a location near you. All right, thanks a lot, mate.
Okay, thanks.
Ta-ta. This is Real Radio, coming back out of this with something just extremely far out, man.
Nick Abbott's Late Night Phone-In on Real Radio.
Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106. Nick Abbott on Real Radio. Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106.
On Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
Real Radio!
I did it again! When will I ever learn? Skiving.
You couldn't skive in that school anyway. They got security gates and cameras. They have cameras in every corridor.
Nick Abbott. Have your say on Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
It's like a prison.
Well, it sounds like a Borstal. Are you sure it's a school?
I've run out of girlfriends.
What do you take them back and get the deposit?
They've got to interest me, haven't they?
They've got to interest you?
You don't want a boring woman who's going to sit in pub and not send out, do you?
Nick Abbott.
You just don't like me. Women are boys. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gay.
Real Radio!
Would you believe...
Yeah, it is. No question about it. Get smart. You can't beat that with a stick. Hello, Karen.
Hello.
How are you?
It's the Little House on the Prairie. I would like to have a theme tune over that.
Little House on the Prairie. Aren't they showing that on TV these days? I'm sure
No, they don't show it now.
Yeah, I'm sure I switched by it just the other day. Little House on the Prairie.
Well, Bonanza.
Bonanza? Yeah, that should definitely get on. Bonanza.
Definite.
Do we have Bonanza there, Carl?
I'll go and have a look.
Okay. Yeah, but Little House on the Prairie, I think you'll find that's on in the morning.
No, in the station it isn't.
No, on the TV.
I know, not on the TV.
Yeah, I'm sure that Channel 4 had it on when the kids were on holiday. I'm sure that they did. Maybe it's off now. Little House on the Prairie, yeah.
Yes,
Whatever happened on Little House Whatever happened on that programme, by the way? It was just like girls were playing in the yard, and then a bloke on a horse would come down, and then nothing would happen.
That's it, aye.
How about the Waltons?
The Waltons?
Yeah, that was a fantastic theme tune. The Waltons, that's what we wanted.
What year were you born?
1960.
You were born in 1960.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, I was born in 1966.
What does that mean? That you win?
Pardon? No, I don't mean I won. Right, what about... you playing Little House on the Prairie?
Well, we'll try and find it. We can't...
Bonanza?
We'll do our best, is what we'll do. We're running out of time. Can you believe it's 12 already? This show just disappears when we do this.
I listen to your show constantly, Real Radio. Constantly. From 8 o'clock in the morning to about 8 o'clock the next morning.
Wow. That's 24 hours a day.
Yes, I do.
That's great.
It's always on. My radio is always on.
Well, we love you almost as much as you love us.
I love you. Thank you. Can you send me a wee couple of posters, please?
Posters?
Pardon?
Who of?
Well, it's actually sitting in the back of my car.
Of Enrique Iglesias? Or Will who do you want a poster of? Will Gates? Steve McQueen? Can we send you a poster of Bruce Lee?
I don't think so.
I don't think we've got posters.
Right, whatever. It's just to sit in the back of my car.
That's...
No, like Real Radio, thank you very much, like...
Real Radio thanks you for driving safely. Call the local station and I'm sure that they'll send you out a prize pack of some description. Or not, as the case may be. All right, best of luck.
Right.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks very much, bye.
What a nice lady. Here's Cardiff. Hello, Eddie.
Hello, Nick.
Eddie.
Oh, great. Absolutely great trip down memory lane there.
Isn't it great? I love this.
My list is getting cut and shorter and shorter, so I'm down to about 3, so I'll keep it rather short. But one thing, that you got a strange girl answering your phone. She seemed surprised that I was at work. She said, what are you doing at work at this time?
What are you doing at work at this time?
Yeah, well, what are you guys doing? You know?
Oh, well, this is not what you call work.
Anyway, Flashing Blade. Saturday morning, French dubbed, sort of Cavalier type thing.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, it was on the age when Banana Splits was on. You know, it was one of those things that followed that show.
I'm going to end the show on the greatest TV theme tune of all time ever, and I include The Saint in that. It's in a different category because The Saint is just class through and through. But this thing, if it doesn't have you bouncing off the walls, then I'm a Chinaman.
And the opening sequence to Captain Scarlet.
He was indestructible, I seem to remember.
That's the
Captain
one.
Scarlet, yeah.
You know, when the cameraman sort of gunned him down with a machine gun.
Yeah, there was that's right. There was the tune, and then there was like a shot, and then it went back into the tune again, something like that?
Yeah, that's the one.
Marvellous. Well, then, of course, we should have Thunderbirds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, I was going to get on to that, but...
And, what was that woman who swam a lot? Maria. Was that the title of the programme?
Yeah, could be. Yeah, that sounds good. And Tiz was, if somebody hasn't brought it up.
I used to watch that show all the time, but I cannot remember what it is.
Nor can I thought somebody in your archives will pull that out.
Yeah, Tiz was. We should hear that again. You're quite right. Okay, the list is...
Bonanza. You know that guy on the horse?
Yeah.
Right, well, he came down, and he used to say, what makes Kellogg's cornflakes so tasty? And he'd go into, maybe it's the wheat, the salt, the sun up in the sky, they're tasty, tasty. So that's what he did.
Right.
Anyway.
Well, now we know. Okay, thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Ta-da. We're going to have to be on 24 hours a day to get all of these tunes on, but here's like a small tidbit before we go into the next call.
There's Button Moon, shining very brightly in blanket sky.
Excuse me, but I do believe that sucks ass.
I don't recall that one at all, and so it's not all about me. It's not me on this show, because somebody asked for Button Moon. I've never even heard of it. but it lit Kyle's eyes up, and he remembers it, and other people must do too. We've got Wurzel Gummidge coming up. One moment, please. Here's one in Glenrothes. Hello, Martin.
How are you doing, sir?
All right, thanks.
Yeah, hi. I've just add a couple more to your things that you've got here.
Yeah.
How about, I'm not sure if anybody's mentioned, the Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy. Remind me?
Oh, it was just a programme on a few years ago. I'm a bit young to remember it, but I do remember it on the TV. Fall Guy, classic tune. You must listen to that one.
I'm sure we were talking about this just the other day. Fall Guy, is he a stuntman or something?
Yeah, the stuntman, the classic tune. You should listen to that one.
Okay.
I heard somebody on a couple of times about Super Gran.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't be disappointed. You must listen to that one.
Really?
Try it. Now, another point I was going to make. Now, you're going back and asking people to remember things like you know, your jingles and things. What about confectionery?
Sweets we used to eat.
Sweets and I used to eat. And I always remember one called Treats. Now, nobody ever knows where they went to, or Cabana. There's another one for you.
No, I never heard of that. We're straying into the territory of somebody else who does a talk show, not here. I think he's on in London now, and his thing is sweets you used to eat, so I don't really want to go down that path. But,
you don't want to? No. Oh, you may have some fun.
But you can't play them, you see. We can only reminisce about how they taste. With this, we can actually experience it with one of our with at least one of our senses, as opposed to just memory.
Oh, the memories are good. They used to play this one on a drunken night with my friends and family. Who can remember the sweeties? And obviously you had to try and, you know, guess which other ones there were and things like that. You know.
Well, the all-time greatest was, of course, Spangles.
Spangles?
You don't remember Spangles?
No.
Oh, come off it, mate. They were a square, clear sugar sweet, which came in its own individual wrappers, and they had this. The thing about the Spangles was the dent in the middle that you could push the wrapper into in order to make it easier to unwrap. And there was just something extremely satisfying about pushing the wrapper into the dent in the middle of the Spangle. It was kind of like a square polo mint. It was exactly like a polo mint, except it didn't taste of mint, it didn't have a hole in the middle, and it wasn't round.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember that one. I'll try and bring that up the next time. I'm sad and want to start talking about things like that again.
There you go. Okay, I'll look forward to it.
No, but I definitely think you should definitely play Super Gran.
Super Gran. All right, we have a search party out as we speak.
Yeah, and the Fall Guy, try that one.
We're looking for it. Thanks, mate.
Nice talking to you.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
All right, this is Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott. I cannot believe that 2.5 hours has disappeared so far. It's beyond belief. How did that happen? It just vanished into thin air. And what's most surprising about it is that we've talked about even less on this show than we normally do, which I previously thought wouldn't have been possible.
Nick Abbott's Late Night Phone-In on Real Radio.
Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106.
On Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
Real Radio! The next time I see you, remind me not to talk to you, will you?
You talk to people in the street, and they have trouble understanding what you're saying.
He said they couldn't understand what I'm saying.
That's what I just said.
Yeah,
that's what I just said.
Nick Abbott, have your say on Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
As it is seen, and I'm not joking, skulls and bones.
Yes. Booze. What's that, sorry?
It's no joke, Nick.
Right.
It's made up of skulls
and bones.
Yes.
Nick Abbott.
Are you having trouble understanding what I'm saying?
Yes.
Listen to me. Television is not the truth. So turn off your television sets. Turn them off right in the middle of the set.
Captain Scarlet, indestructible. Oh, ain't it great? This is Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott, and we're doing this tonight. Here's one in Bristol. Hello, Daniel.
Yeah, hi, Nick. Yeah, this is the first time I've phoned you up sober. Curly
Glad
Willis.
to hear it.
Curly Willis.
Pardon?
I can't Curly Willis.
Curly Whirlies?
Can you remember the Curly Willis?
Of course, they were about a foot long, but there wasn't much in them.
Yeah, but you can't get them anymore.
Really?
No, no, I've been everywhere. I've been downtown, I've been to the mall, I've been to the shopping precincts. You can't buy them anywhere.
That's an outrage.
It's terrible, isn't it?
I can taste them from memory as we speak.
And the same as wagon wheels. They used to be...
well, I don't know about wagon wheels. They were just too big.
No, they're not big anymore.
Huh?
No, they're not big. They're the size of the postage stamp nowadays.
Really?
Yeah. No, the one the reason I phoned in was for Only Fools and Horses. What's happening with Only Fools and Horses? Is it finished?
I read that it's, despite the disaster that was last Christmas's episode, they're bringing it back again this Christmas.
Yeah, there's something about Freddy the Frog.
Who?
Freddy the Frog.
Who's that?
Oh, come on, you don't know who Freddy the Frog is?
Freddy the Frog?
Freddy the Frog.
Oh, Freddy the Frog.
Freddy the Frog.
Yeah, who's that?
So Freddy the Frog, that is Del Boy's father.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the... I heard somewhere that they're going to do a final one...
Well, don't tell us.
You're right.
Freddy the Frog is his father? Yeah. His father was a frog?
Yeah,
what are you talking about, man?
yeah. No, they said they're going to do one more because he lost all that money, didn't he?
I don't know.
No, he won $1 million.
I tuned out because that Christmas special was just awful. It was terminal. I bet 10% of the people who started watching it actually made it to the end.
Thing is, I'm a loyal viewer. I've been watching them since the...
Yeah, well, even a loyal viewer has to admit that last Christmases was just terrible. It was unwatchable. It was awful.
Yeah. Talking about unwatchable, I watched Vanilla Sky tonight.
What's that?
With Tom Cruise. Vanilla Sky. Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise.
Is that the one with Tom Cruise in it?
Yeah.
Called Vanilla Sky. Oh, yeah.
Haven't you seen that? It's a very complicated film. But anyway, he was in a film. It's the film that he was in. He was with his new wife, his new girlfriend. He divorced because obviously he divorced Nicole Kidman, didn't he?
Oh, something like that.
She's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Nicole Kidman. Yeah. She is fantastic in that Moulin Rouge thing.
Oh, isn't she beautiful?
Everyone should see that film.
I think so. Yeah, I believe so. I just bought a video. I had to order it. I had to wait for a month to get it back. I don't know whether you can remember Bangkok Hilton.
No, I never saw that one.
Oh, excellent.
She's great in The Others as well, which is a tremendous film. And everyone should see that too.
Tremendous film. And she was very good in Dead Calm.
Dead Calm? Was she in Dead Calm?
With Sam Neill. Yeah.
Was that her?
Yeah, Nicole Kidman. See, when she was in Dead Calm...
Now that was a good film.
Yeah, when she was in Dead Calm, Tom Cruise, at that time, he watched that film, and he fell in love with her from watching that film, and he wrote to her, and that's how they got together.
Well, you know, I guess that Tom Cruise could write to anyone on the planet, and she'd just hop right there in a cabin and drive over. Yeah.
Sophie Spector, I think she's probably the second most beautiful person in the world.
The most beautifulest person in the world. Yeah. It sounds like you're getting completely out of control now, man.
No.
Are you sitting on soft furnishings at the moment?
No. What about the picture box? If I told you the picture box.
What's that?
Laurel and Hardy with that...
Oh, the picture box, right.
Can you remember with that piano going up the stairs?
That wasn't the picture box, that was the music box.
Music box?
Yeah.
Was it the music box?
Yes.
That was wonderful.
Well, it's one of the...
It's probably the most... I think probably the greatest Laurel and Hardy there ever was.
That became painful after a while. It was hilarious, but it was the hilarity of it was painful to watch after a while. Just as Fawlty Towers, but it was a little bit painful because you can't imagine anyone being that dumb.
I can't imagine anybody being that dumb.
Yeah, but I think the best sitcom we've ever had, which we don't get sitcoms anymore. We don't get this type of, is The Good Life.
Wrong.
Wrong?
The Good Life?
Well, how in the world could anyone be so stupid?
Come on. The Good Life. Come
The
on,
Good
with
Life.
Richard Pryor.
The greatest sitcom ever. Out of your mind, mate.
No, it's a good feeling. It gives you. It's half an hour. It's light entertainment.
Gives you a smile.
It gives you a smile.
Yeah, a smile, as opposed to a laugh. See, sitcoms are supposed to be comedy. It's supposed to be laugh out loud funny.
No. Who laughs out loud to a film nowadays?
I
Or
do.
who-
If it's funny, I do. I laugh out loud all the time at, watching the news, that sort of thing.
yeah, we need some of that. But the other issue I want to get, you've been doing a lot of soundtracks, haven't you, to certain sitcoms or whatever.
That's what we're doing tonight. Yes.
But what about films? What about Ennio Morricone?
Right. Okay. No. Is the answer to that, because they've just gone too long, like this call has. But anyway, I've got to go. Thanks a lot, mate. Ta-ra. This is Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott, and we're moving onwards. Here's one in Glasgow. Hello, Brian. Brian? Oh, Brian. Okay, it's a heavy breather. Let's have, where are we going now? Oh, you know what? That's because I pulled up the wrong thing. Oh, yes. Are you off mic enough?
Oh, sorry.
There you are. John in Glasgow.
Hi, how you doing?
All right, thanks.
It's just a couple of themes for you.
Yes.
The A-Team.
Well, we played that one already.
Alright, Transformers.
Is that like a relatively new Japanese kids cartoon type thing? Right.
Well, like 10 years ago.
No.
We do have it, but we're
not playing that one.
You're not playing it.
I am going to play the greatest TV theme of all time as the last piece. I guarantee that. There's no question about it being true.
What about another cartoon, Fraggle Rock?
Fraggle Rock. I think we've been asked for this before. Did we play that before? Fraggle Rock, Carl?
We haven't played it before.
All right, I'm going to note that down. We'll see if we can come up with that one. Fraggle Rock. Right. What about Tales from the Riverbank, huh? You sound too young to remember that. Tales from the Riverbank. All right, well, all of these things will have to go in the next one.
The other guy that's, it was asking about treats.
Treats?
It was peanut M&Ms that took them over, that they took the place of treats.
Oh, chocolate treats. Right. Yeah. But Spangles, what happened to Spangles, eh? Nothing. Or, do they still do opal fruits, which were made to make water?
They're called Starburst now.
I see. Oh, yeah. It's just so disappointing, isn't it? Okay, thanks a lot, mate. Gotta go. Ta-ra. All right, we're, what have we got left? Shall I just stick in Wurzel Gummidge, because I've been talking about this? Yeah. Wurzel Gummidge, there you go. Wurzel Gummidge, there you are. Straighten yourself up a bit, mate. You look like a state. This is Real Radio. I'm Nick Abbott, and I should. Is it time to say goodbye now?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
No.
All right.
It's 1/4 of an hour to go yet.
All right. Well, we'll say goodbye right at the end, then, shall we?
Okay.
It's Glasgow. Hello, Gavin.
Hi. Good morning.
How you going?
Not bad. I hate to take you off the slide of theme tunes. Right, I love Button Moon, right? That was really good. But I'm going to put you onto the circle of current affairs, world affairs, like what's going on about us.
Right, well, maybe you will and maybe you won't. Let's see.
Well, right, give me my theory, right? You've done psychology, right?
Yeah.
You know all about Thorndike and classical conditioning?
What I know about psychology, you could write on a MacBook cover.
Right, well, Thorndike is basically classical conditioning where somebody says, good boy, and you do it again, right?
Yeah. Like Pavlov, yeah.
Yeah, Pavlov, Thorndike carried it on. Right. For your listeners, you probably know what I'm talking about, but I think the US government is doing exactly what Pavlov done to his dogs, to Britain. What do you think about that?
You're not making any sense, mate.
Is that too deep? Right, okay, right.
No, not deep enough.
Not deep enough, right. I suggest, instead of sending, like, a few nukes into Iraq, right, what I think America should do is get a few B-52s, right, load them with McDonald's, like prefab McDonald's, prefab KFCs, and just, like, dot them, like, about the place, like, once every few miles, and then they'll get, they'll get used to the Western world.
Right. Well, I certainly am glad that we're talking about current affairs now.
Yeah. I know it's a crazy idea, but will it work? Like the US tried it, in Somalia and Vietnam and whatnot.
Crazy idea, crazy guy. Yeah.
Yeah, well, give us a try. I think it might just work. As soon as they find, like, a Big Mac, like, as soon as they find a Big Mac, they'll think, what the hell, like, we'll go for it.
Okay, well, you keep thinking, mate, because that's obviously what you do best.
Nick Abbott's Late Night Phone-In on Real Radio.
Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106.
Nick Abbott.
Real Radio. Call Nick Abbott on 0845 105 2106.
On Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
It's a good idea to get someone else's opinion.
Not recently.
Right, you're getting past it now.
I wouldn't say that.
One of them has got their hand on the other person's trousers.
What, the buttock area?
Nick Abbott. Have your say on Real Radio's Late Night Phone-In.
No, they stick it in the trousers now.
Oh.
And it's disgusting.
Biggest spider I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I woke up the other morning with one on my shoulder. Normally, do you know what I mean? You go, hey, whoop, and the thing moves.
Nick Abbott.
And this thing sort of went, what?
Your move, creep.
He's wacko, man. He's worse than crazy. He's evil.
Yeah, that was Spit the Dog. What did TISWAS stand for? Was it This Is Saturday? I can't remember what the WAS was, but there it was. TISWAS. People have been asking for that for ever and a day. Here's one in Edinburgh. Hello, Brian. Oh, Brian? Oh, no, I pulled up the wrong thing. Who's on 4? You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir, it's you.
Hi, it's John.
John.
Hi, John. Talk about theme tunes, right? Right. You did get the Saturday Swap Shop, right? Did you get the Banana Bunch?
The Banana Bunch?
The Banana Bunch.
What does TISWAS stand for?
This is Saturday. Was as I've no idea, but the Banana Bunch is much more interested in.
Nonsense, man. Never heard of it, the Banana Bunch.
Oh, no way.
Why?
No way. The Banana Bunch is a bunch of guys dressed up as weird-looking people, i.e., a dog messed up as a sort of fire engine. You know, like the Banana Bunch. Come on.
I believe that you're talking about the Banana Splits.
Oh, no. Amma.
Which is on its way.
Have you got the tune?
Don't worry about it, man. Relax.
Right. Right, okay. Just having a,
yeah,
aneurysm there.
Yeah, I know what you're having.
But apart from that, like,
I'm only 25, right? But what I do appreciate is the age span that your callers do go through. You know, like you've got your 70-year-olds and your 16-year-olds that have got, like, obviously say they're 18. But what is the recipe to success of a brilliant chat show?
Well,
and that is non-committal. Being non-committal to...
Non-committalness.
Yeah, non-committal. You know, like, you agree with everything, and you agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Nostalgia, it's not what it used to be.
Right.
You know...
You are out of your mind.
Well, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I've got a bottle of Pinot.
You got a little while to go.
No, I've got a bottle of Pinot, and it's quite nice.
Mm-hmm. And the rest of it, yes.
Yeah, okay, I've got another bottle of Shiraz. But at the same time, what I think is so successful about your show, because I have listened for ages, and I have...
Is it that it's far out, man? Is it that it's solid?
I'm not a far out man person.
Really? You sound like a far out man person.
Well... No, I've been there and done that. I've tried
I'm
that.
still feeling the effects. Groovy.
No, Nick, I hate to say it, but long-time listener, short-time caller.
Short-term memory loss, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, mate, I've got to go because the time is totally running out.
Yeah, one more point, Nick, right, that I think most of our callers are pissed off about, right, pardon the phrase, is why do you never say goodbye?
Oh, because it's the hardest part of making up is in the breaking up, or is it?
Yeah, but you know, like a nice, like thanks for all the calls, good night,
oh, yeah,
see
but
you next night.
It seems like a lame thing to do. It's
not. It's quite integral because the people that are waiting on to talk after me, they're quite pissed off and they just get cut off.
Well, you know, it's leaving wanting more, in my opinion.
That's a big capitalist. It is.
Yeah, I suppose so, but...
I know you're a socialist. Only socialists study psychology. Yeah. Only socialists study psychology, so, you know, like, just say, you know, like, thanks for and goodbye instead of going straight on to the news.
I'll think about it. Okay.
Right, well, talk to your producer,
but thanks
Kyle,
a lot. Thanks a lot, and goodbye.
Say hello to Kyle first.
Say hello, goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Ta-da. Is it time to say goodbye yet?
Hey?
Oh, where are you? Is it time to say goodbye yet?
We got 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, alright. What have we got left? We played Words of Gunners. Did we play Words of Gunners? Oh, yeah, we did that one. We played Tis Morris. We did we do Magic Roundabout? What's that?
You got one in there, you there.
It sounded to me like the previous call had smoked Dylan the Rabbit.
One for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, and 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told. 8 to wish and 9 a kiss. 10 is a bird you must not miss. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl and 4 for a boy.
Holy smoke. And I can't remember if that was the original, but what a production piece that was. That was like Pink Floyd. In fact, that was Wasn't that the Dancing Bear guy? No, he probably hates that he's always known as Simon something and his Dancing Bear. Simon something and his Amazing Dancing Bear. The guy does a lot of work with Van Morrison these days. What's his name? Oh no, this is going to really irritate me. But anyways, he's a jazz great. And he's forever known as the guy that did Simon Smith and his Amazing Dancing Bear. Alan someone.
Alan now?
Huh?
I thought you called him Simon.
No, the song was called Simon Smith and the Amazing Dancing Bear, which we should stick on one time. But, But it's as though David Bowie was always known for the laughing gnome. You know, it's not fair. But that sounded like that was great. I want to hear that again. Oh no, not that one. That's a little too irritating. In fact, that sounds like a nightmare, doesn't it? It actually does sound like the stuff of nightmare, like the doll comes alive and stabs you in the eye. It's a bit freaky, isn't it? Really?
Well, stuff for kids is much better produced these days.
It's a little psycho. It's like Psycho, but this was just. Brilliant.
What's that?
What's the thing we've just listened to? Like 20 seconds ago we were listening to that. You don't remember?
No.
Perfect. That's you up and down. So you're off to Jamaica.
Yes.
And you may not come back.
I know. Depending on what the weather's like.
Yeah. You're flying literally into the eye of the storm.
Aye.
Aye. That's what I'm saying. Aye. And so now would be an excellent time to read you your last rites.
Okay.
Yeah. And say that it's been tremendous, and that I particularly like when you just look at me with a smile on your face, nodding.
Okay.
And after about 10 seconds, I realise that you're not listening to a word I'm saying. It's just that it's just how you sort of arrange your features when you've like switched off and you're thinking about I don't know what internet pornography or whatever it is that you think about, and you're not paying the slightest attention to anything that's going on in this show.
I'll send you a photo of that.
Yes, okay. Yeah, and you've made a tremendous difference to the broadcasting in this country.
Right.
And speaking on behalf of the audience as a whole, and I think of them as a whole.
Here we go.
That we think you've just done a tremendous job, and we're very fond of you.
Yeah.
Right, Carol too.
Yes.
That's very nice of you, thank you.
Have a great holiday. Factor 56, I would recommend. In fact, don't leave your hotel room. That's what I recommend for you.
I shan't.
I wouldn't wander around and meet and greet the locals, because I'm sure that they won't take to you. And this is, without question, the greatest theme tune of any TV programme ever made.
Nick Abbott's Late Night Phone-In on Real Radio. Swansea, Potterbury, Newport on 105 to 106 FM, a Guardian Media Group station. This is Real Radio.